Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Man, it's getting cold outside. So, with the dispensary, let's start off with what I done came up with. This shit right here, this shit called Gelinade, $12. $12. This shit right here, this shit called Cerbalato, $12. This shit right here, this is that $12 holler super major honeydew funk. But this one here had to stop the press. Stop the press. Good old buddy, old pal. Y'all see it. Indica. 32%. 32. Definitely our eighths. So let me post this link, y'all, so I can relax. $12. I let my phone power on. How you living, Ian? No, I can good old green bang. Smack. Hey, Smack, look. Ooh, I'm telling you, I powered through that shit I got from you. Powered through it, but I managed to save. Some of it. And I'm going to mix it with this GMO cookies. GMO cookies. See, Roscoe, you thinking numbers, which is what the average person would do. There's no profit. But that's the weed game for you, though. Some people are greedy and some aren't. But a $12 eighth for some fire will put put a lot of people out of business. But a lot of $50 eighths and $60 eighths will make a lot of people broke. So there's got to be common ground. And that's why they have mid grades. That's why I think it's a battle of the mid grades. Who want to have the strongest mid grade? Because technically, you're going to pay out your ass for some fire. Unless you get it from the homie in them. Ooh, Ian said it. In Texas, everybody's greedy. I would, I'm from California. I can't really say that. I'm not at liberty. I didn't know. I know the food is bigger. I know they give you bigger portions. How is it possible? I don't question. Just take my money. Just take my money. There you go. There you go. A little salad mix. Garlic. What's the name of the weed? I don't even think you told me the name of that shit, Smack. Literally, that shit should be called Gila Monster. That's what that shit look like. Gushers. Yeah, Gushers. That shit should be like Gila Monster. You ain't never seen like a Gila Monster? I mean, a bearded dragon. How it's be red and black. I said a Gila Monster. Wolf Walker and things. What's that? It? Take it up to VA, get 100 a zone. Shit, that's money. But it's legal now. Sasha, what up here? London, rolling my blood at the moment. Best wishes from Sasha in London, UK, bro. I just grow my own weed. Shouts out to you. But I gotta say, I don't know if Sasha is male or female in California. Well, nah, in the United States, Sasha is a woman, a woman's name. But I know in other countries, you say you're from the UK. So Sasha, you could be a man. So shouts out to you, period, for tuning in. Fire that shit up. Or as my partner used to say, fire up. It was hella windy in Sac today. Hella windy in Sac. Hey, Sacha, would you mind coming on the live one day and smoking with us? Is weed legal there? Can you smoke with us on the live? The last person that was in London that was live was illegal. He was illegal. He was underage. He was not supposed to be on the Dirty Nation, so we didn't really get to interact like that. We got to hear a few funny pronounced words and things like that, but we didn't really get to know him. So if you are above age, it would be a beautiful thing if you would just grace the Dirty Nation, grace the bakery with your presence, mate. I mean, technically, at the end of the day, too much of us ain't gonna pay attention to the percentage. If it's weed, we gonna roll it up and smoke that shit. At the end of the day, the percentage is just like a dinner, man. It's like a lure. Like we're all a bunch of fish looking at these prices. Like we just swimming, looking at these prices. And then we see that high percentage. We like, ooh, boom, got him. That's how them oil stops. Well, no. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Smell. Hey, real shit. It is about the smell. Ultimately, smell, feel, taste. Smell, feel, taste. Shit. Ooh. You talking about women now? No. No. That'll get me punched. Not literally. I'm just saying I respect her that much. Me and your brother would have been comedy then. Because I didn't threw up. I didn't passed out. Matter of fact, I think that's all you can pretty much do. When you choking is pass out or throw up. I don't know what that means. Don't front, it's literal. I don't know anybody else front about throwing up or passing out. Oh, this tastes good. Front is when you get some bullshit, twist that shit up, probably put it in the backwood and you hit that shit and you like, oh, I'm high, the motherfucker. And it feel like you smoked a cigarette. That's fun. And guess what? I've tried it. I've tried it. I've literally came on here in front of it before. Sue me. I got some weed that I thought was fire. I didn't come on here saying I'm so high. No, I came on here and made sure I had some help to go with that motherfucker. So I had to have the bunk weed with the bumpy friend or something. Then I might have said that shit. Shit. Yeah. And this ain't got no wax in it. I'm going through changes. This is just 30-something% mixed with something else. Gushers and cookies. This is called GMO Gushers. How about that? GMO Gushers. Look, I hit the weed and damn near passed out. All of a sudden, the numbers went up. See, that's crazy. They want to see somebody hurt. They want to see somebody arguing. They want to see somebody getting cussed out. Hey, 25 people in this biatch. Let's see if he's up. We might want to go to Crazy World. Feel like a trip to Crazy World. This shit is so far. This shit instantly made my eyes get low. Raise $1,000. Take a shroom on a live. Shit, you ain't even got to raise a band. Raise $500. We going on a trip. Raise $500. Yeah. We going on a good trip. Everybody. Let's see, for a band, I go on a trip and stay on the live of the whole time. 4 hours. Let's do it. Give me a fat mushroom too. I want to go through all the changes. All right. We about to take a quick trip in the Crazy World and see what type of people we going to encounter over there. Let's go to Crazy World. Let's take off that one. Then we're going to add this one. You get hella live shrooming. There'll be a whole lot more than that going on. Get a hella lives because I'll be tweaking, paranoid, sweating, scratching, trying to figure out life, revisiting my childhood. was at it. Ratchet Gang. Roscoe said 40 fake. I remember that guy. 40 fake. That motherfucker was gassing. He really had me looking at myself in the mirror, wondering if I was gonna do it. I was like, I was pumping myself up like, fuck this shit. I'm about to do this shit. I'm about to eat this motherfucker. Watch. Here I go, about to eat the pill, about to eat the mushroom microdose. Here I go. Shit. I was like, yeah, all right, never mind. This shit right here. This is called, what did I call it just a minute ago? This is GMO Gushers. I made it up. GMO Gushers. And then you right. And then go send me a request for the cash out. I was a stupid. You notice we ain't seen him no more. We ain't seen him no more. Once they did fake shit, we didn't even see him no more. Benji. All right, so let's talk about my day. It was something interesting happened today. So I get a rental car, right? Rent a car. Because that's what that good insurance, you get issues with your car. If you got that car where they cover you for a certain amount up to 30, that's the shit. Get that good insurance. I'll go up to the insurance. I go up to the thing to get me a rent a car. I seen a car outside. It was a drop Camaro. I was like, ooh. I'm like, ooh, I'm coming for that. Dude walk out with the other dude to walk right to the Camaro. I'm like, fuck. I don't know, it was a drop too. I ain't never had a drop in my life. Never. I might have been in a few, but I ain't never owned one or ever just drove one. So my dream over with. Damn, car gone. So I'm like, what's up, man? Can I look in the back and pick something? I say, wait a minute. I said, is that a Chrysler 300 over there? I looked, I said, no, it got personal looking rims on it. That's probably somebody's car. I ain't think nothing of it. Dude started doing the paperwork and shit. He was like, follow me. I follow him. We go right to the Chrysler 300. And I look on the back and it got the S. Anybody know about the Chrysler 300Xs? The 300Ss with the Hemi? If y'all know about that car, that is the fastest car I have ever driven in my life. I might have driven maybe one or two in my whole life, but in recent memory, y'all know I done driven a lot of cars. Just in the last 2 years, y'all done see me drive hella shit. But that motherfucking Chrysler 300 Sport, talk about a new car off the gas, no brakes, shit, I felt like a little kid again. I ain't gonna lie. Eat rubber, bitches. Ain't that what they be saying? Eat rubber, bitches. Pulling up on people on the freeway, coasting. Just coasting. Then they told me how much extra I gotta pay for a day because my insurance only covers so much. I was like, sheesh. When you hear the price of something, you see that receipt, you like, even though you might be balling. You might be balling doing good. You see the price of that receipt, you like, sheesh. How much was that drink? You get to looking at the receipt like this. That number got to be wrong. There's like an extra zero there. On everything, though, that motherfucker hella fast. And it's posy. That's the part that I didn't know. I didn't know about them cars. I didn't know about that. I pulled out the car, so I pulled out the thing. I didn't mean to, but I pulled out that thing kind of aggressive to where I had to look back at the place and see if they was watching. Shit. What's up, Tim Snezzo? BDS, what's up, man? I see you, man. GZ, Ian Mizor, Matt Moonbeam, and Jason them. So, oh damn, I really do that too. Whenever I re-up, I always be like, I gotta smoke a blunt of each one, and we be reviewing. So this first blunt, this Gusher, what I call it, GMO Gushers, this shit go crazy. Old Pal, that's just what it's like too. Old Pal and Dime Bag, them two right there. Them is like a trusty old friend at the weed shop. You know, if you ain't got a whole bunch of money, I mean, shit, you gonna get a bang for your buck with Old Pal or Dime Bag or Lolo. But Lolo don't always be for the Lolo. But it's the lowest for y'all that be going to the dispensaries. Lolo, from what I know, is the cheapest indoor weed you can get at $30 an eighth. That's like the cheapest indoor you can get. Any indoor less than that is suspect. Daytime Zombie Gaming. What's happening, man? Nathan Willie. I want to say Wally, but it's Willie. Willie. Nathan Willie. Hey, Dre, I'm telling you, when I pulled out, you know where I get my weed from. Connected it. Not connected. Connected it. I don't think I ever say connected no more. It's always connected it. But when I pulled out of that motherfucker, they might want to talk to me when I come back. They might really want to talk to me about my exit. Shit, I didn't know it was going to burn rubber like that. I mean, I knew it was going to do all that. I mean, but I knew it was going to growl, but I didn't know it was going to skate up out that motherfucker like that. That motherfucker skated. I was like, okay, my bad. I won't do that again. That's all right. I got that motherfucker for 3 days. That motherfucker might turn into a 3-week stay, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's that car you slide out of town, state to state, real quick. Free Willie. Teresa Marie, what's happening? What's up, Devin? Smoke the diamonds. 99% THC. See, we got resident people here at the bakery. See, you shot way over my head. I ain't gonna lie. anything, the diamonds and all that shit, that shit go, whoo, I thought I was going to get put on the Dabaholics this morning, right? I thought they was going to let me on. I thought I was about to smoke 4 blunts back to back, and they was going to let me on. They wasn't fucking with me. Druce was acting like an asshole. Real life asshole. That's all right. I put my cell phone. I got my own shit. My own shit. And I mix it with some GMO, not at all. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna mix it with some GMO, not at all. Let's see. So the next up we're gonna blow is this. My motherfucking side been hurting. I ain't gonna lie. I had to pause for a minute. My motherfucking side, like my lower, I think it's my liver too. But that motherfucker really been like killing me nonstop for like 2 days now. And Trina keep trying to get me to go to the hospital. And every time I be like, I'm about to go. She, man, I'll be like, I'm about to go. It'll stop. And I'll be like, I'm good. And then all of a sudden, like right now, my shit just start hurting. And y'all don't be knowing. Sometimes when I be having to leave the live, y'all see me just bounce. So y'all might see me, if you look at any lives and you see me doing this, rubbing my side, that's because my liver is hurting. So I obviously gotta drink more water, that's for sure. I gotta get some cranberry juice, but this shit, like, normally it'll hurt and then it'll stop, it'll hurt, then it'll stop. But this shit right here been feeling like somebody's running a spear through my side. But when I said, like I said, when I be leaving the live, hella sudden, like bam, gone. That's because I didn't went in the house and said, babe, can you rub my side, please? And I laid her on my side and she had to rub my side where that shit hurts. And I be trying to make myself think that it's like trapped gas or something like that. Like some trapped gas, because sometimes if I push right there, like I can feel myself have to burp or something. I feel like a gurgle burp or something if I push on it. So that's what I mean, thinking it's gas, but deep down inside, I know it's bumpy. I know it's bumpy and overall diet probably, but this shit right here, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the middle of talking and just had to talk about this shit because this shit hurts. So I definitely, the instant I feel this shit tomorrow, matter of fact, guess what? I can say today, I ain't had no bumpy. I ain't had no bumpy today because yesterday it was hurting so bad. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So then today it's been hurting and I ain't even had no bumpy. So now it's like I probably didn't whoop my shit or something. I damn near probably be smoking, trying to run away from the pain. Real shit. I probably literally be trying to smoke to run away from the pain. He said, hey, Roscoe, I get it. We ain't doctors, go see one. Yeah, tomorrow. I will tomorrow. You gotta have to stop drinking. Alcohol is worse than anything on your liver, man. I know, man. I know. I think the first thing I probably gotta admit is that even though I may not drink a whole hell of a lot, like I ain't up there no more. I'm still kind of lightweight, like a half. Anyhow, that's nobody's business. But I think this is something over time. It's something over time. Ooh. Hey, Big Bad. Lucky I ain't sensitive. Because we ain't got no chemistry. Because you just showed I can't share. I can't share with you. We don't have no chemistry. I bare my soul and you stomp on me. What up, Bobby? Let's roll this shit up. Bobby Moreno. Let's roll that shit up. Nah. Look, I will stop smoking weed altogether before I go to papers. You had that Cushman strand. I've had the yeah, I've had it, but I had the I think I might have had the outdoor, the light depth Cushmans. Scotty, what's happening, man? I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I always put Scotty on the spot. Always put Scotty on the spot. But Scotty has been part of the Dirty Nation before it was ever called the Dirty Nation. It was just Dirty Weather 916 and his stories. And Scotty was right there. Like, he's the first person ever sent me a cash out. The first person ever in the history of YouTube to send me a cash app was Scotty AD. And that was in 2018. 2018. And Scotty sent me a cash app. Actually, was it even cash app then? What was we using back then? Cash app been around for a minute, but maybe it was some other form of 2019. So yeah, maybe it was Cash App. But you sent me the first Fetty ever when I needed it the most. So shouts out to you. You've been there from the beginning. You've been able to see all the growth. In that 30, in that Dirty's happy because he reached 230 subscribers video. Scotty AD was in that motherfucker. Yes, he was. Right along with Billy McGill, the young spy. Billy McGill used to have a Dirty Nation in his bed under the blanket, watching the Dirty Nation like an outlaw. You gotta know the history for that though. That's Dirty Nation history right there. That's bakery history. Hey, Tim. I was literally stranded in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm talking about stranded in Memphis, Tennessee. The roads in Memphis, Tennessee are so motherfucking bad. I only seen I've seen a few places with streets that's fucked up. Like Oakland got some fucked up streets. But this motherfucking Memphis, they main streets is fucked up. If you don't know them streets and you driving in the dark, you're going to run over a pothole that's going to change the anatomy of your car. I ran over a pothole in the middle of a rainstorm, right? In the middle of a Memphis rainstorm. Went to motherfucking AutoZone, posted a little post, made a video, went inside, got some of that Fix-A-Flat and some type of pump they let me use. And that motherfucker was still pumping after like 30 minutes. That motherfucker was still pumping, tire ain't went nowhere. Come to find out, I didn't hit a pothole and had a blowout. And it's nighttime. It's nighttime. And I got no money. I ain't got no, well, I got money, but I ain't got enough. And trust me, I know I should have did better, but I didn't. Man, Scotty came through for me. I made a video, let him, man, I put myself at the mercy of the nation. Like, man, I need help. They started coming through. Even when I was coming across the country with the gas, with the 2-gallon gas can. There's a part of the story that I don't really speak on, and that's the people from the Dirty Nation that was sending me cash apps too to help me get. It wasn't just the people I was panhandling with the gas can. It wasn't just them. It was the people in the Dirty Nation that was following me, following my story all the way from Georgia to California. Motherfuckers was really like, Dirt, where you at? All right. How you looking on gas? I'll be like, yeah, I just some couple at the last gas station just filled the gas thing up. So shit, I'm good right now. But when I get to like Oklahoma though, I might need a little help. All right, Dirt, just let me know. Strangers. Only had 200 and something subscribers. I only had 200 and something subscribers. But that was the foundation for how I rock, though. That was the foundation, for real. I was like, shit, I want to know motherfuckers. I want to know. Like, what's your name? Where you from? What they call you? Where you from? What was your childhood like? Are you somebody that trusts nobody because of a bad experience? Do you have a good heart? Are your motives in the right place? I came in this motherfucker all heart. All heart. I am who I am. All heart. Fuck it. Open book. Next you know, shit. You tap into a part of the universe that a lot of people with black ass hearts don't get access to. I don't care if you're religious or not. The universe got things in place to help those with good hearts and pure intentions. And they protect you from the wicked. Mercedes Rogers Nelson. I remember the damn, you said you remember? That's some shit. Unless they seen the video or something, that's different. But if somebody says, I remember when you were trapped in Memphis in that rainstorm, man, that mean you. Oh well, I remember. I remember Dirty D. We came far together. Damn, that's a long time. Got to drive on the wrong side of the tunnel half the time, messing with them potholes. I stopped at every casino in the country, sign up for free play. Hey, that was really one of the things I wanted to do as I was doing it. Driving the car, I wanted to stop at every casino and get free play. All the ones in Oklahoma. I stopped at one in New Mexico. I think I stopped at 2. One in Oklahoma I stopped at was called the Cherokee Casino. How long have I been doing YouTube now? My first post was 2014, but when I started taking it serious was 2018. You was talking about coming to Philly to hit up the Parks Casino and Sugar House. I was. Oh yeah, I stopped at the the casino in Tennessee. Right when was that Oklahoma? No. Okay, so we left Mississippi, went into Tennessee, and out in Arkansas. So the casino is in Arkansas. When you leave in Memphis, going to West Arkansas, you go over the bridge. After you drive about 15 minutes, the casino is on the right-hand side. What year was that with Big Herc? 2018. 2018, October. I had been out like 4 months. June, July, August, June to July, July to August, August, September. I had been out when I did that Big Hurt interview, I had been out 4 months. You know why I got a good memory? Because in prison, stories are golden. Like stories really is how we pass time. You get a cellie, you tell a story. You talk about experiences. You talk about what you're gonna do when you get out. If you're fortunate enough to have a cellie that's going home or on the same page. Stories, man, there's lessons in stories. There's lessons in your stories that you don't even know you giving. You might just be talking, telling about what happened. But it may be a lesson in there for somebody else. It'd be somebody on the side talking about shit. I ain't gonna ever do that. This is exactly what free play is. And then every so often, sometimes some casinos do it once a week, some casinos do it twice a week. But they put money on that motherfucker. Like they put money on, they give you free plays because they want you to come back and spend that money. So they put free play on that shit. So I get like $40 twice a week for free just to show up. So therefore, that's how they get your ass back. Some casinos give you like $50 free play twice a week. That's $100. And if you only live 20 minutes for that motherfucker, shit, you about to jump on the freeway and try your luck. Stories are education and history and wisdom, all natural. Yes. Motherfuckers do they self in off a story. You get motherfuckers. Oh, fuck. 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 Yeah, one of them tomorrow, and I'm going to ER. Fuck that shit. That felt like somebody just hit me. Oh. My cousin hit 22 bands and Jackson off $5 free play. See, that's that shit. It said only 5. No, actually, it's for y'all that can't see, it's 32 people watching. 32. So it's not just 5. You probably on you might be on Dirty 916 or something. Don't. What's up, man? I think I done came to a point, Broadway, where you got like a pain that you hide, you like cover it up, but then it get to the point where you can't even hide it no more. And that's where I'm at. Like I didn't, all on live and shit. Like man, before I used to just be able to rub it and rub my liver or whatever, and I'd be good. But this shit right here, this shit is lower left side, kind of in the back though. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I think my ass going to the ER. Fuck this shit. Oh. Yeah. See, I'm kind of with JB. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Nah, I feel like somebody got a motherfucking somebody got an ice pick stabbing me right in my side. Kidney stones. Yeah, I'm telling you. I say in one of my songs, man, when good shit start to happen, bad shit ain't too far behind. That's life, up, down, man. Jump in the car, sliding, feeling good. I think I was playing Mac Dre, feeling like the nigga, too. Feeling like the nigga. I was playing that shit. Next thing you know, shit, I come home, I do a live. All I do is fire up 2 blunts. No extra. I ain't had no energy drink. I ain't had no nothing, just a blunt. I took a bite of food, and I feel like a fucking horse is kicking me in my side. Like that back kick. Bean. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I ain't had none today. That's for sure. I ain't had none, but I should have drank probably a lot more water. So, babe, if you watching, I need some water. I know I need to flood this. I need to flood this motherfucker. This shit hurt hella bad. I don't, man. Sounds like when I had kidney stones and was hurting like you are. Your energy drinks are worse for you than liquor. I've been told. I've been told. And you know what? I've been told. I've been told. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Nah, I ain't no pulled muscle, that's for sure. But I know when it hurt, I'll be walking retarded looking. I'll be walking like, ooh, like to the side. See, you done told Drina. I know, sorry.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
How's your liver? I mean, your kidneys.
All right, back.
And gas. But you ain't no doctor. Right there?
Yeah. All right, Paul. All right. Right there. Right there. All right. Okay.
I'm telling you. I'm going to go to the doctor. You don't listen to me, so I'm going back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A heating pad. Mm-hmm. All right, man. I think probably because consistency. What I've been doing, I've been sipping, fucking with Bumpy consistently. So that's why I think that. I spent a long time really not feeling, I ain't gonna say I'm invincible, but I ain't had no like real life health scares or none of that shit. In my mind, I figure all them years in prison turned my clock back. Crazy sleep. It's probably 11 o'clock his time. Drink more water, stop the sugar. All right, man. All right. I'm gonna open this up for about 5 minutes sitting down. See, that's it. That's something I was thinking too. All right, man, but this ain't the Dirty Doctor show. This the bakery. This is the bakery. Y'all see it at the bottom. Welcome to the bakery, brought to you by the Dirty Nation. So if you're gonna come on the panel, come on the panel. I'm gonna post up for about 5-10 more minutes. I gotta figure some shit out. $102 it's let's see, 8:19. All right, I'll be here till 8:25. So if you're coming in, come in.
What's good?
What's happening?
Shit, just checking on you, fool. You sound like you was in pain over there. Wifey had to come help you out.
Shit, definitely in pain. Can't fake it. I wish I could, but I can't.
That's them old man pains, Dirt.
I heard about them. I heard they come around 40 or something. Get that back pain that just don't go away.
Your old ass locked all the way up, huh? Old timer.
Man, that was all them sports and shit too.
You don't think it was the 20 years you did behind the wall, bro? Because you know they say them jails, they don't have good mattresses. You don't think it was the 20 years you did behind the wall, bro?
I gotta figure some shit out.
Was good, big bad.
What's
Ole
happening?
Cornale.
Oh yeah, it's good. How's everything? Salute.
Chilling.
Hey, Dirt.
All
So
right.
you know your liver's on your right side in the front, behind your bottom ribs, right?
Oh, sure is shit.
Yeah.
Right side.
Don't question me how I know. You know what I mean? I just know where all the vital organs are at. You know what I mean?
Are you a doctor,
You
big
know
bad?
about, I know about that book.
You can say that. You can say
Hey,
that.
Hey, Big Bad. I know about that book.
Yeah, I know you do. So,
Acupuncture.
no, yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Acupuncture, that's funny.
So, where's the pain at? Right side?
Left.
Oh, left. You're golden. Then it's not even. Yeah, it's not your liver for sure. Then
Hell no, that's not his liver. That's something else.
liver's definitely on the right side,
That's something else.
and it's in the front.
Trust me, I know where every organ is. That's a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic right there.
That was like secret stuff that we wasn't supposed to know that they were studying. The real, Big Bad, if that ain't the truth.
They ain't want you to know they was experimenting on your ass. Ain't that some shit?
Man, they had charts with the most deadly spots to hit you. They have a picture with the most deadly spots to hit you. You'd be like, I didn't even know it was an organ right there.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I know we're all 18 of them. No, I'm kidding.
Did you learn pressure points too?
I know a couple, but not all of them. No, that's more that. That's more in that.
Just where to put the
pressure at that point.
Yep. Where to put
Big
the
Bad,
ice,
what part of California are you from?
I'm from Central Valley, Northern California.
Oh, okay.
Central San Joaquin Valley. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm about 2 hours south of Sacramento, where Dirt's at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Northern California. I'm about an hour from the coast, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the valley, man. And I'm over here where it's 110 every day in the summer. 115.
God damn. He said 110. Boy, that's hot as shit.
Yep. With no humidity, with no humidity. Like,
Shit, that
we got
sound like
humidity.
Florida.
Everybody
Shit,
got
that sound like
humidity.
Florida in the summertime.
Yeah, pretty
110.
much.
Shit,
Yep.
a
Sure
nigga be
is.
miserable as hell. 110, man. That's
But you guys
crazy.
got the damn humidity at least, so you can feel. I don't know if that's better or worse though, man. Is it better or worse, Dirt?
Humidity makes it feel. It makes you feel hotter. The
It makes
temperature
you
is one
feel.
thing, but the
I
humidity.
don't like
I
humidity.
take the
I don't like
California heat.
Yeah, I don't like that sticky humidity shit. But it
Hell
is
no.
moisture at the end of the day, right? So I just wondered if
Hell
it helped.
yeah.
I just
Hell
wondered.
yeah. But then on a hot ass day, you be praying for rain on a hot ass fucking day.
Fuck yeah, and you might get it in Florida. You know, that's some strange shit. I went to
Well,
Texas when I was a kid, man.
we don't get that many rainy days, so that's the funny thing.
No, but
And
in
then, like they
Texas, I
say
remember
about
when I was a
Florida,
kid, man. I went to Texas, Drake. Fucking, it was like 105 outside and fucking raining, pouring down rain. Motherfuckers got shorts on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like Texas.
Fuck yeah.
Sound like Florida too.
With a gun in their
Hell
fucking
yeah. But shit, it's like I said on the last live. It's like that we got a saying out here in Florida. If you don't like the weather, just wait 30 minutes. It might
You know
be
what I'm
pouring
saying?
out,
Hell
raining
yeah.
bad as hell.
Hell yeah.
The weather gonna
You good
change
or what?
soon.
I think it's your kidney, or else it could be your appendix too. Do you still got your appendix?
Yep.
Yeah, it could be that. That if it's
Yeah.
that, it's gonna not get better for any small time. Once it starts, it's only gonna get worse. So if you say this,
And then they're gonna have to take that bitch out.
coming and going, it probably not your appendix. Then could be kidney stones, like Jay
Ooh.
said. Could be kidney stones.
What they do for that?
You either pass
heard
them or you pass them.
Hey, Dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Huh?
Kidney stones come through your dick.
Yes. I didn't want to tell him that part, yet. But I was waiting until I was really angry with them. No, I'm saying.
They
It
can't
is.
like
I
intercept
heard
it.
kidney stones is a motherfucker. I ain't
No,
never
they
had.
pass. They pass.
I'd give you
the
something to try to
penis.
break them down, but if it don't work, it don't work. You got to pass them. You ever seen the Green Mile?
All through your pee-pee.
Yeah, but
Ow.
you make me
Yeah.
man.
Remember what fucking Tom Hanks is going through? That'll be you. And then you'll see him come out
Pee-pee hole.
straight up
Pee-pee
the other house
hole.
and shit. Be throwing
Yeah, it
them.
does, bro. and they rocks too, but sort of
Yeah,
guy.
fuck yeah.
Like real
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, but
But look.
that's all that calcium you're drinking in the water and shit.
Hey, here's the first step.
Yo.
Hey, all
Yeah.
that prison
Yeah.
Kool-Aid and shit.
Let me tell you the first step
Yeah.
to fix this pain, right? Whoever said drink water, absolutely right. That's one,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Drink
all you
the
want,
alkaline
but-
water, right?
But good water, though,
Another
man.
thing, work on your breathing, bro, and just relax, bro. And just chill out. Don't let it. More pain. Think about it, bro. The more when somebody's hurt, my nigga, you're really hurt because you start like tensing up, like
Right.
Once you
Thinking
Yeah,
about
like
it.
the
relax,
shit
Thinking
my
hurt.
about
nigga,
it. Yeah.
if you just relax and be calm, I know it's hard, but some
Power of
niggas gotta do it.
suggestion, bro, is terrible.
I did it, but you just chill
Yeah.
out, relax, dog. Just relax.
Power of suggestion.
Yeah.
But it's hard though if you're the type that worries about shit like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. You worry about every little thing whether
Because I
when
actually
you're sick
suffer
and
from
shit.
that, man. I got that old white coat syndrome shit too. I don't fuck with doctors either.
That
Doctors
is
are for
true.
sick people,
Fuck no.
But
Fuck
You
no.
can worry and be relaxed, my nigga. You can be.
yeah, you can. I know what you're saying. It's you're talking more of a physical point of view than a fucking.
Some people don't fuck with doctors, period.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I go
I'm
if
one of them
I need
people.
one, and that's it.
No,
There
I'm
you
one of
go, exactly when you need it. When you need it, you can go to that motherfucking
I
doctor.
gotta be
Other
Right,
than
you
damn
that,
gotta be.
I gotta be damn near dying.
Without my wife, I don't know if I would ever
Bro.
decide that I needed it. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
motherfucking dying,
Without
nigga,
my
last
wife,
year when all this
you know?
bullshit started, nigga. I had
Yeah.
the flu first, nigga.
I did too.
Me
Well,
and
they
my
said I
family
did.
had the flu first. You know
They
what I'm
said
talking
I
about?
did. It
though?
was probably
The
COVID.
one that wasn't COVID.
Yeah, that one. I had that one first though, but
I
I
had
had
that
that
one.
one.
COVID is the new flu.
I had the one that was that
Yeah.
shit you said, nigga.
Hell yeah. Fuck all that.
shit, I thought I had COVID a couple
You probably
months ago.
did.
I went no, I thought I had it. I went to New
No.
Orleans for a family reunion and I came back home. I got sick. Thought I had
Mm,
fucking COVID. I had COVID symptoms, but I didn't have it.
mm.
Yeah. Tell you what,
No.
like that. They say
I think I
orange
was
is the new
sick,
black.
bro.
I think
Me and
COVID
my
is the new
son
flu.
and my wife, we fixed that shit.
How many
fast. I
times you
healed-
heard
I
about the
healed-
flu since this shit came around? I want to
Ain't
know.
they-
None.
How many
I
fucking
haven't heard
times
about
have
the
you heard
flu.
about the motherfucking flu? You know what I
I
None.
mean?
just brought it up, nigga.
I ain't heard about the flu. Well, yeah, that's the first fucking time since we're talking about it that I've heard the flu
Y'all know
Yeah,
we
two
got.
fucking years.
Hey,
in 2
See,
years.
So y'all know we got one strike already.
Well, you know what? I'll give
The
you
Fluto?
$10. Fuck 'em.
Nah, Bovit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what? I've been hearing everybody all over YouTube
Hey, but
saying
see,
it's
hey, he's
Welome.
saying he had it, but see, he's talking doctor records from what he got though. So that's kind of he said he had it. He went to the hospital. That's different, I think. It ain't like we just sit
No,
there
I'm
telling.
talking about not
Oh.
what he said. I'm talking about where it's gonna go.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
so nobody's ever
This shit
broken
gonna get
out for you.
worse.
Why can't you say it?
This shit
Because
gonna get worse,
it's
my nigga.
because they gave me a strike. It's called medical misinformation because
Oh,
none
okay,
of us
so
are
you
doctors
can't give advice is what it is on it. You can't give
on,
advice.
on that.
Right, on that. Yeah. Or anything medical for that matter, like we're doing right now.
I don't know about other stuff
He didn't
medical,
give
but
advice.
that
He
just
said he
that.
went to the doctor. He
No,
told the
I know
story.
he
He went
didn't.
to the
I'm
doctor.
talking about his kidney thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
different.
yeah, no, that ain't bad.
Because
Now,
it's
if
Yeah,
he
not a
was
man.
saying
pandemic.
something like negative
Only
towards that
because it's
shit,
not a
that's
pandemic.
different.
So if it was the other thing, you know,
You gotta
Yeah, but
remember. You
if
gotta
he was
remember
saying
what they
something
was trying
negative,
to
he
do
would talk about it. You know what I mean?
them things, man. What they doing with people
Yeah.
trying to get everybody
Yeah.
to take them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want nobody
Bro,
getting in their way. That's why they
Biden,
call.
Biden
That's
trying
why
to
they
sign,
call in your house,
Biden
seeing if
trying to sign
everybody
something.
got they you feel me's up.
Shots and shit.
Yeah.
So if it was Dovik,
Biden trying to sign
so if it
something
was
right now.
Dovik we were talking about, then it would be a strike. But since it's not, then it's not.
Biden trying to
What
give
you're
a
telling me.
strike. Biden trying to overrule that shit right now to where making people they don't have to.
Show
Like,
is.
he trying to protect the people that don't want it.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
some
shit, he
bullshit.
left.
is
He
what
hit the
you're
wrong
telling me.
button. He hit the wrong
That's some
button.
bullshit, man. Yeah. So, anyways,
Hey, yo, but you know, hey, because that's how the world turns, dog. The world is built on whatever the fuck they want the world to do. They want it to rain, they'll make it rain. They want snow. Here you go.
yeah.
You want to warm the globe up? Let's warm this bitch up. Set the party on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Fine
Like
me.
it's all robotic. It's all made.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's not made for us to understand. It's not made for us to figure
It's
out. You know what I'm
not.
saying?
But some of us try to, you know.
Yeah, and they sound like dumbasses because you say that and then someone else say this and then someone else say this. Then what the fuck is the say so
The
then?
problem is everybody just needs to fucking grab a hold of their dick or their tits or whatever they got and fucking make their own decision. You know what I mean? And if
Oh,
you're worried about any of that shit being forced to do this or that, well, then do it before you get forced to, and then you could say you weren't forced. Come on.
hey, you know the one realest thing that the nigga said the other day, that boxer dude, even though fake boxer dude, whatever,
Yeah, the fucking dude
but
with the
was when
that's
yeah,
the
that with the belt. Yeah,
yeah.
with the belt. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Is it on point now?
Yeah, I thought we were talking about this the fucking
Oh my bad, I got ashy ass hands.
Maurice
No, but
fucking
I was
doctor.
saying when he said but what I liked the most about him, what he said is that
Oh, I liked
he
what he
said he
said
lived
too.
by his own, like when people follow their own, you know what I'm saying, live by their own
Yeah, I
morals,
liked what he said too, man. About
respectfully,
going
like
too
with
much
no
into
religion,
God, you
bro.
forget to interact with humans.
Yeah, with no religion, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was I love that part right there, bro. I was like, that's what's
Yeah.
up because that's how I feel, bro. Like ain't no religion. I live amongst the people with the people, man. I fuck with the people. Period.
Well, religions are more like a cult, you know what I mean? Not all churches are religion based, you know what I mean? You know, so you know what I mean?
Oh, my shit is off.
Nah, you were on. I heard you.
No, don't talk about my camera. It's like the
Oh.
certain definitions of
Yeah, I
it.
like
It's
what he said about the world, man. Like how he said that too. You know what I mean? About
yeah.
that's what that belt meant to him or whatever. It was like the world, like you.
Yeah. I mean, there was
The
some
words he
positive
used,
shit
man, but
behind
he
it.
had some cool little analogy, man, about like love and like fucking helping. I don't know, man. Even though he was a phony, he was a well-spoken phony, man. Maybe he was an angel, bro, from God. Nobody knows. You know what I mean? Straight up, he sure
Big
did.
bad.
He sure did have a run-in with the right person if he was looking
He couldn't
to
have blessed
spread the
Big
word.
Bad.
What's that?
He couldn't have blessed Big Bad.
Well, that's what my mom used to tell me. Like, don't ever judge homeless people. You never know. It could be God.
Hey, who you telling?
Woo!
Woo!
Oh shit! What's cracking with the game? I don't care about that game. I don't know about
One of my favorite heroes of all that was Muhammad Ali. If y'all want to check out when his name was Cassius Clay, but when he got with God, that was a downfall. So when
Right here. Right here.
when you run your own life without any religion, there's a big difference and how you have to experience the human experience because you're no longer connected to the human experience.
Yes.
Right.
And that means that
Right there.
we all have to have some kind of responsibility to take care of the planet and all life. This is my belt to say I love this world, not just myself.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why I won't knock that man, because that was the knowledgeable shit. So okay, the fuck, he got the belt.
Hey, that guy's not a phony. That guy's a real deal, man. I don't know what. He may not be a real wrestler.
And I took the no, I had it in stores for about 15 years. I recently bought it out like a couple of years ago.
Anyway, salute to him on that.
So I got a United States heavyweight champion. This is the world, but I have the United States also, which it has a whole different design and scheme. Shows the red, white, and blue. I ain't with the red, white, and blue.
He bought it. I mean, it's no big deal. I don't think he ever says he wrestled for it, did he?
Like, did you have a wrestling name that you went by?
Basically, not really. Everybody just called me the doctor because they considered when I went in, I did real good surgery.
Oh.
And I
So you gotta look up his name, Maurice something.
Changed his name to Machiavelli.
Yeah.
So they made this up for me right here, saying Machiavelli on it, because everything that man said is happening now today. And I live by some things that he said. Basically, I live by everything he said. I'm not disrespecting humans, but when humans let the media and other kind of music and television interrupt these little children's minds,
He might be a little bit.
so much responsibility, they don't even know. They think they just have them, and that's it.
Wow.
But see, kids' minds is being poisoned in their mindsets, being triggered by the parents letting all their children go to these different schools, go to the streets. We have to have an inner learning ability where we ourselves as parents should have the freedom to teach our kids everything they know. Because my teachings didn't come from school. Just like I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1960, and I knew my great-great-grandmother and all of them. They were still alive when I got here. We all sat down. They took care of us. Today, everybody's running astray.
Wow.
I got four daughters, one son, all grown. I have 2 great-grandkids and 11 grandchildren.
Congratulations.
And look how good I look.
Yeah. And I drink my liquor on the corner and get changed to show my belt.
So you got a store.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a story to tell.
Yo.
She just barely bumped into that dude, huh? She just bumped into him, or what? Saw him striking around with the belt?
Yeah, yes, sir.
He's just striking around the belt, and she thought, well,
I ain't gonna lie, I see somebody walking down the street with a belt. I'm gonna have a experience too.
Damn right.
Dirt, what was the best piece of advice you got when you were in prison? Whether it was from a lifer or one of the guards, what was the best piece of advice you got?
Question. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
And Big Bad, you're next.
I will never answer that.
You have to.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't join prison gangs.
That part.
Big Bad, Big Bad, were you ever incarcerated?
That sucks. Yeah, just for a little bit though, like 14. Yeah.
What, 14 months?
No.
Years.
Yeah.
By itself for more than half.
Damn. Damn. They really ain't playing with y'all in California. That's the fucked up part.
Oh no, they try you as adults here when you're a teenager. You know what I mean? They send kids to the lion's den. You know what I mean?
Same shit in Florida. They got the fucking juvenile prisons. Sumter, Lancaster, 1090s done videos on that shit.
Oh yeah, but they throw us to adult prisons. They'll try you as an adult and send you to adult.
Which one you said?
You know what I mean? Like,
which prisons you know about?
Sumter, Lancaster, Brevard. You could look these bitches up. A lot of them prisons.
As soon as you said Lancaster, I thought you was talking about California. Then
No, this is the youth prison. You gotta go back and go look at some of 1090's early shit. He talks about some of the youth prisons out here.
That's like a Broward, or that's like a.
You ever met him?
Hey, you a pimp, my nigga, huh?
Nigga said a pimp. No, nigga, that's a human trafficking case. I ain't trying to fuck with that.
Hell yeah,
okay,
man,
you a pimp mentality player, nigga. I can tell by your voice, man. You're a real player, man. You see it?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Hey, you guys
let's go with that, nigga.
Yeah, I think you guys might be.
Actually, I started my business out of Florida in Groveland.
Groveland?
Yeah.
That's like north, ain't it?
Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Groveland, you sure Groveland?
Yeah, nigga.
Grove.
Got on the address, nigga. Groveland.
Might be one of them little towns, because they got some of the little towns here, man. It's crazy. And like I was telling y'all, even some of these little towns, they're just as cracking as the big cities. Because when people think of
Oh
Florida,
yeah,
you
that's
just
how
think
California is too.
Tampa, Orlando, Miami. Like, no, you come through some of these small towns.
Yeah, real shit,
That's where
bro.
the hustling really gets on at.
My dad from Dade County.
Okay, 305.
Yeah, my whole basically my whole dad side of my family all from Florida, my nigga. Like everybody
Yeah.
from. I could probably be damn related to you, nigga. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's real
Yeah,
shit.
but yeah, Dade County, man.
I
That's
don't even know my family out there at all.
man. I fuck
ain't
with
really been
Miami. I love Miami. That is a unique city when you got a bunch of different cultures mixed up in one pot. You got one side of town for the Haitians, another
if
side
you
of town
don't
with
know
the
what's
Cubans.
going on, no, that motherfucker is dangerous.
It all depends on where you at. Lil Haiti is treacherous. Lil Havana.
Now,
that motherfucker dangerous.
Explain to some people
Yeah.
that don't know, like how dangerous is it out there?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like I say, like Lil Haiti, they got some dangerous neighborhoods if you go fuck with them Haitians.
Like you can't like neighborhoods like don't walk through neighborhoods like at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's like Lil Haiti. Lil
So, like,
Havana,
nigga,
you can walk through Lil Havana.
no, it's
But
like one
Lil
of us
Haiti,
right now.
no.
Say one of us walking through there right now, the niggas don't know us at all. We liable to dead on that street probably.
He did pretty much.
Or rob.
And it ain't too many Mexicans in Miami, I can tell you that. I mean, Big Bad, he might have an issue, but I really don't know. Because Miami, it ain't too many Mexicans in Miami.
I don't have. I got issues with nobody, man. I ain't got no enemies unless they got problems with me. You know what I mean?
No, I got you, but I'm busy. But I'm
oh,
just
you
saying,
mean I might have?
more,
Got you. If I go over there, I might.
Man, this nigga went too
more
hard for
fucking
the rest.
Cubans and Dominicans. In terms of your Latin brothers, it's more Cubans and Dominicans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I got you. So they're probably better. You're probably better off to be Mexican than us.
I mean, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though. In terms of the gangbang and the gangster shit though, they was the realest in terms of what I know from the Latin race though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know too many Mexican Latin kings though. I mean, I know some kings, but I don't know any Mexican kings though.
Sure. You're right. You're right about that. Yeah, no, there's a lot of Mexicans in New York though nowadays, and there's a lot. There's a lot in Chicago. They've been in Chicago for a long time.
We connected with shit at least under the 5 with the Bloods and the Kings and a couple Mexican street gangs, Chicago break gangs.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So there's.
Hey, Big Bad, you wanna know something? The only way I knew it was Mexicans in other parts of the country when I was a kid was Lowrider magazine.
Oh yeah,
I don't mean shit.
Real shit.
They look at Japan.
He talking about
got a bigger lowrider
culture.
Japan got more lowrider culture than the U.S. now, and they're fucking all Japanese.
Hey, we talk about the 90s, Big Bad.
Yeah,
you
Big
know
Bad,
that magazine was everything.
Right? Like Big Bad, we the same age, but think about it, bro. Like we're two different cultures, though, my nigga. like it's still got to be that, nigga.
But you know, black and brown, bro, we damn near the same. It's just a language barrier.
The same because we share the same neighborhoods in California, in Northern California, particularly.
No,
like you show me a Mexican neighborhood where there's no blacks in California, and I'll show you.
I don't know one.
And I'll show you a white neighborhood or Asian neighborhood. You know, like,
that's just like if you go to Long Beach, you got some of the blacks and the fucking Asians live amongst each other.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
and
we've
share
the same enemies. Different culture, though.
And share the same enemies.
Yeah, it's
hell yeah.
It's a little different culture though because you know, I come from smaller farm communities, but in California, let me tell you what, these little farm towns are fucking infested with gangs, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
the fucking Norteños, they got the flag that was the fucking eagle that comes from the farm workers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The flag, if you ever seen the Nortes, if you go look at one of those Norte music videos, they have that's it.
I don't know.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Like, it looks like an eagle to me.
It's a northern
That's
bird.
what I'm talking about right there. Yeah. I've seen that in some Norte videos though.
Say something, you know what I mean? Come on.
Dirt, did you ever hear about the white Norte rap? I think the dude committed suicide over 10 years ago, but his name was Woody.
Yeah, it's the homie.
Yeah. I knew that dude before he was
that's
famous.
The homie. I know that nigga too. Yeah.
I knew
his music was slapping, man.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah,
nigga.
it was. That fool's fucking gassing. He's the best thing rapper, and he wasn't even Mexican.
Big man, that's crazy. You know about the homie, huh?
Oh, yeah, I met him through
Yeah, I'm on that California shit, but I fuck with Woody. Woody was off the chain, man. His music was off the chain.
I used to fuck with Woody in Chapman Town and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to go over
there. He was from Antioch.
He would come to the valley
too.
He was
Antioch, but he used to be in Chapman Town. He made his rounds. You know
Antioch's close. Antioch's less than an hour from here, from where I live. You know what I mean? Probably less than an hour from Dre too.
And he killed himself.
That's what they say. That's what they say. But
that's what they say.
Anybody that knows him, bro, knows that he had a fucked up life, man.
Yeah, Woody wasn't doing that.
Man. You know what I mean?
He wouldn't kill
fucked up life. That's the reason why he was the way he was, and he didn't. My man didn't care. Whatever he rapped about, he would do. You know what I mean? I'll tell you
his shit was off the chain though.
I don't think he killed himself though.
I really fucked with his one. He had that one record that buried me on East 18th.
His wife died. That motherfucker's seen enough death already, bro. Like,
yeah.
Too much. You know, I mean, look at Blackbird. His whole family is, you know what I mean, got killed and everything. Like,
did he have brothers and sisters and shit?
He had, I don't know. I never met him if he did. You know what I mean? I heard he had a sister. You know what I mean? But I never met him.
Okay.
Yeah, I never met him. I just fucked with him through Rob and Bino. These guys were the ones that kind of discovered him and started promoting him. They were all connected with like that whole fucking darkroom shit, but they were from my county right here, Merced County. They were from right here. They were local dudes.
Oh, okay.
So they would bring all those fools around. You know what I mean? And actually, I hit it off with Woody, like a couple of us did. You know.
What's the hardest Woody song?
To me,
that's hard to say.
To me, I'll tell you the hardest one. You could look it up right now. It's Calling Your Bluff. It's called. That's the hardest one.
I'll fuck with that one. That one in Bury Me on East 18th.
Yeah.
When I die, just let my body rest in peace.
Yeah.
I'd rather be buried on East 18th.
And he produced that whole album himself off with a keyboard and shit. You know what I mean? A little MIDI keyboard. Like, my man made all those beats too. That's fucking crazy, man.
But dude was unique though, because as far as I know, there weren't too many white Nortes though. But dude was unique though.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time, bro, for sure. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calling Your Bluff, to me, that's his best one. To me, I like it. Lyrically, fucking, like, all of it.
So y'all really think dude he didn't kill himself? I mean, that's what they say. That you don't think
I could see that he might have, because he just been through enough already, man, in his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, man, there's things going on with that dude, man. You know what I mean? That I won't speak on. But
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
That's some gangster shit right there, cuz.
Yeah.
That shit gangster, man.
Thing is,
I love them old school West Coast beats, man. That shit was really slapping.
Yeah.
This remind me of like 2001, 2.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Probably about right. Fucking. But I knew him in
they were. That's what I'm. That's what it kind of gets like the 97, 98 vibe.
He never even had a fucking song out when I fucking was out here on the streets and shit. He never even really had a song. I mean, he had songs, but it was all like fucking. It hadn't been really put out there yet, man. Like, he was rapping for sure. He was rapping since day one. You know what I mean? Fucking. But he hadn't made it big. Like, he's big mainstream now. That sucks that people always die before they get big. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? But,
like what? That's like there was a story of Pop Smoke.
But the thing is, man, is yeah, when I fucking got incarcerated, which I was only 17. He hadn't made it yet, man. You know what I mean? He was still doing that. But I knew he was going to, though, for sure, because he could rap better than any other Mexicans at the time. You know what I mean?
But like I was saying, I remember when I got put on him. This was not too long before he had died.
Right.
When I first started listening to his shit, I thought it was unique to see a white Norte, because that was something I had never heard of, never seen before.
There's actually a lot of them, but I mean, we got all races pretty much. We got all races because
yeah. But he really represented that shit to the fullest, though.
Oh yeah,
Woody represented the Nortes to the fullest.
He was all in. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And when you're white like that, you always think you got to be more all in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you
They
ain't
all- they
all in, a
always think-
motherfucker, they could call you quick. I mean, they'll be
Nobody
quick to
else
call you
thinks they
fake.
do, but they do. You know what I mean? They think they got to, but you know what I mean?
It's almost in a way I'm not gonna say he was like 1090 Jake, but in a way you got to go all the way in if you not that race and you joining this game.
Yep. Well, yeah, you need to be all the way in anyways if you're joining a gang. You know,
Yeah.
To me, but you know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
if you ain't all the way in, whoever fucking recruited you, they need to check that process. You know what I mean?
Big Bad, did you ever have any scares, or were you scared at any point during your stretch when you were in the joint?
Of course, fuck yeah, hell yeah, man. It's like the Lion's Den, bro. I didn't get like easy shit. You know what I mean? I went straight with the killers. You know what I mean? Straight with the fucking killers. You know, so yeah.
What was some of the compounds that you touched, bro? During you said you did 14. What were some of the compounds that you touched during your time when you were behind the wall?
Just two. Well,
Which
three.
ones do you know about?
Yeah.
In California, there's Corcoran, Pelican Bay, Tracy.
Yeah, you said one of them
Old
already. You said
Folsom,
two of them.
and New
You said
Folsom.
two of them already. You already mentioned two of them. I'll tell you that. And I'm not
Linus Valley, Folsom,
yeah,
Folsom. I know Folsom. There's Pelican Bay, Tracy. That's reception.
Okay, so that's one of them. That's one of them.
Solano.
Okay.
The very first one.
San Quentin. I can't forget about San Quentin. The Rock.
Yep, you said Corcoran. That was another one. Okay, and then High Desert.
Salinas Valley. Isn't that a facility, right?
Love Fork.
Yeah. Yep.
And I only really know those from seeing them prisons on the news or on lockup on the MSNBC series.
Exactly. Yep.
You talking about the one from like 2000?
Yeah, they had a lot of they went all over the country, but they
shit. Yeah, they did those.
Do you remember when they went to Pelican Bay?
Yeah, they did. That was
okay.
That was the 2000.
So do you remember the dude that they had when he was in the cell, kickback reading the book? I
think I remember that episode, bro.
That was the homie Jimmy B.
Okay. But because lockup really, I mean, they introduced people to prison culture in places that you never heard of.
I gotta ask.
There is nothing glorious though, man, about this shit, man. And I know that we have a hard time not doing that. Like we try to steer a motherfucker away from it, and you always end up glorifying it in some way or another. But that's
one thing I can say about Florida, bro. They have a high reincarceration rate, though. I can say that.
Well, that depends.
Because
that depends. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's usually people that do 16, 2, and 3 shit like that. You know what I mean? They get little fucking. They catch little bids. They're in for less than 2 years at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but check this out. No, we have a law where get this though. You will be under the guise of not only the state but the prison system where, like, let's say if you catch a 2nd degree aggravated assault out here, that's anywhere from 5 to 15. You do your time. You're under the state watches you for 3 years.
Yep.
Now let's say you get out, you go rob a bank. You're gonna be doing 30 years now, but you're gonna be doing it 30 years day for day without the benefit of parole.
Well, yes, because it's federal now. You fucking
it's federal, but not to mention we have it's called the PRR law here in Florida. PRR.
So after once you reoffend, you can't get paroled. You got to do flat time after that.
Yeah, you got to do flat time on the sentence. That's the reason why a lot of people
better
get
though. Anyway, I'd rather do that. Fuck.
Hey, Mac, you want to know what made me say, you know what? I got to get out of Florida. I got to go fast.
PRR law.
When I was in Sanford, Seminole County, I was in medical talking to a dude that had just came back from the pen. That motherfucker was doing 15 years for 60 Percocet.
Yeah.
60 Percocet. 15 years.
Flat time or what?
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He was like, nah, brother. Nah.
PRR law. Prison, reoffend, and release.
It's still had 15 years for 60 Percocet.
That's how they get motherfuckers.
Do flat time no more. They'll let you max your sentence out, and then they'll still give you a 3-year term.
Yeah, but that's like I say, that's how they get a lot of people here in Florida. The Prisoner Reoffend and Release Act. You get 3 years to fuck up upon release. If you fuck up within that 3 years, nigga, you screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep, not for me.
I don't know about doing no time without the benefit of parole day for fucking day. Like, man, I kill myself. Fuck that.
I'd rather have
30 years?
Well, yeah, that kind of time, but I mean, it's still nice to know when you get out, you got somebody to fucking answer to.
Yeah,
You're done.
true.
You're
No
fucking
paper,
done.
but still.
Like a lot of people get out and they say, I did my time, I paid my debt. Bullshit until you fucking get that discharge card.
Exactly. The discharge card, if you have restitution, you still got to pay if you got restitution.
Okay, even that. Yep.
Depending on your crime.
Yep. So fucking that's
and restitution be higher than a motherfucker. You got some people
you know
who
what
pay.
California had back in those days, which was really fucked up. It's called indeterminate shoe terms. You know what I mean? Fucking. And
what does that mean? What was the indeterminate shoe term?
Just like it sounds, bro. Fucking, I swear, it's an indeterminate amount of time. It's till whenever. It's indefinite, basically. It's basically a nice way of saying indefinite. It means you're
That's
never
like I'm trying to remember
you
who was it.
Go home if you go home. That's what it means.
I know the longest stretch that I've heard of in terms of shoe time was a guy in Angola State Penitentiary, Louisiana. He did 42 years. One of the Angola 3.
That's crazy, man.
He did his whole time in the hole. Did 42 years.
We got guys in California, many of them that did 20 plus back there.
Because the guy, what ended up happening was the Angola 3. They were alleged to have killed a white guard. One guy did 20 years. One guy did 20 years, got out in the 2000s. The second man was dying of cancer. They released him. And then the third man was released, I'm going to say about 10 years ago. And by the time he got out, he was a great grandfather. He did 42 years in the hole.
Yeah, that's fucking
Alfred Woodfox, 42 years.
Yeah.
The longest stretch in U.S. history in solitary.
Man? You know what I mean? And then I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Man, bro, you know his mind got to be gone. 40 years.
Actually, no. You know what? His mind didn't even get fucked up until the minute he got released.
You think so?
Right now,
he had to, because he found peace. He found peace.
That's what I'm telling you. His mind was fine in there. You adapt. You will adapt to that. What's hard to adapt to is when you get out 42 years later and the world's completely different. And you get out.
That's like,
but it does depend on the person.
Bro. There's people fucking here, people there, fucking, and you're like, oh, get the fuck off me. You know what I mean? It's like.
But Dirt, this was like the story I was telling you about with if I don't know, we can get him on. Yeah. Tim Snow knows a guy who did 42 years in prison. If y'all follow the channel, 42 years straight in with Mr. Larry. He got a PhD in prison.
Hey,
he killed a police officer and did 42 years in Texas. Back in the day when he first went in, back in the 70s, you could legally get away with killing a motherfucker. Like say if somebody was fucking with you and you kill him out on the yard. Yeah. He was able to get away with that. He killed 2 people during his 42-year sentence.
Yeah.
And got away with it. And back in the 70s in Texas, they used to have the whole the inmate guard system. Well, when the guards, when they got sick of you, they would send the other inmates behind you. The good behavior inmates got the keys and they was going back there and getting your ass.
Pretty strategic.
Yeah, but they took that out in the fucking 80s though. They lasted about 10 years.
Maybe I probably shouldn't say this.
What?
Well, don't.
What is it? What is it? Gang related? Then if it's gang business,
I just realized something. Like when somebody flosses their prison career on me, I'll be like, pfft. And so, but that's me, and that's why I'm just addressing it.
You did 20 years, so
hold on. The thing is, he killed 2 people, right?
Yeah,
but he got caught, huh?
I don't know. All I know is back in his day,
if you know about it, he got caught.
Yeah,
if you know about it, he got caught. And I can say I stabbed 6 motherfuckers and got away with it. So that's how I be measuring it when somebody throw prison. So
yeah. So
no. The 2 people who he said he got.
But the same way, now we all know you'd stab 6 people. So how did you get away with it if we all know?
Because I told it on Big Hurt. Shit.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember that.
I remember that too to somebody, in that league.
Yeah, hey, Shit,
I've never done anything to
public
anybody.
record.
I've
That's
never
public
harmed a
record.
person in my life. I've always treated everybody the way I want to be treated.
So during your 14 years and you were affiliated, you never put hands on anybody when you were in there.
Nope. Not even my dick.
That's hard to believe. And you was gang affiliated, brother.
Allegedly.
I mean, you look like a I'm not the dangerous individual, but you look like you with
man,
shit.
I can't. I'm not allowed to talk about any of that.
You're not allowed to speak on certain shit,
I can't
bro.
speak on.
No,
any
I
of that
got you.
shit yet.
California shit.
Yeah, politically speaking, I just.
Wait,
I got you.
Yeah.
So if you close your eyes, who does he sound like?
Who?
George Lopez.
No,
Which one?
you sound like somebody in the Dirty Nation.
Oh, you mean
He sound like you?
You
Nope.
mean no? He talking about you. He talking about you.
He
Right?
sound like PNG.
He does. Sounds just like him. I said that last night. Or when was the last time he was on?
2 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I said. And hey, that's PNG, the homie too. That's the OG right
And
there.
he asked questions. He asked questions like you.
Just like him, bro. Like I think you might be su hijo, you know.
I don't know. Like you plan on writing a book one day?
Nigga said writing a book. No, man. I'm in the. I just got in the music game. No.
And he
Got in the music game. I manage.
here.
I got 3 artists I'm managing right now. I got my cousin, his baby mama, and one of his homeboy.
Yeah.
Why you ain't? Well, hey, you could have been there said something about that, man. I ain't like that. What they do?
What?
He rap. My cousin raps. His baby mama sings, and his partner rap. His partner about to go down the road because he just got an indictment. I talked to my cousin a couple hours ago. My other artist, he just got an indictment. He's in fucking either Columbus or fucking I forget where he's at in Ohio. Either Columbus or Cleveland.
So
he just got an indictment.
It sounds like you have no artists.
Got one.
I'm down to 2 artists as of right now. It's my cousin and his baby mama.
He started knocking them down, nigga. He started.
Hey, Mac. Hey, Mac. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
What's that?
When I first went to prison, you know, I was a rapper on the street, so I was rapping in the pen too. We was having concerts on the yard, all that shit. They did not let us have any recording devices. X-Rated, when he recorded that album, he made history. After that, I came across a fucking recording thing, and I recorded a freestyle with my celly, and I used to pass that shit around to the homies, and I was
what
like,
about Mac Dre?
That was like big shit. But hold up. That was like big shit. So we sat, a lot of rappers went to the pen wishing that they could get their lyrics outside the wall. Fast forward, now it's phones in there. So it's very easy to still communicate with your artists.
Who was that? Fuck. It was a nigga from New Orleans, C Murder. The truest shit I ever said when he first went to Angola.
C Murder was dope too.
Yeah. He working on trying to get out. They just released Mac a couple months ago, and Mac had 21 years robbed from him. Same case. They allegedly killed people in a nightclub.
Yeah. There's a lot
but they couldn't prove it. And they robbed Mac of 21 years of his life. And Louisiana is so crazy to where when you get parole, you don't get out right away. You go in front of the parole board, then you go to clemency, and then you get the fuck out.
Yeah, that only happens sometimes in California, high profile shit. Like,
so I mean, like when you get out, like when they parole you in California back in the days, did you get out right away, or would you go to a fucking halfway house?
It depends.
Depends,
yeah, on the conditions of your parole. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's different types here, like, you know, they got high control where you got to report all the time, like once a week. You know, then they got regular. You know, it just depends, man. They got other conditions. They got 5Bs where you can't drink and shit. Fucking.
Oh man, I couldn't deal with that. If you was on fucking alcohol and drug, on the fucking alcohol and drug,
I've never seen parole in California test for marijuana. I've never seen it. You know what I mean?
I would be. Sound like California is the place to be there.
I'll tell you what.
Way before the shit was legal, bro.
Well, they test for it, I think, but they don't be
personally
tripping
heard
like that, right?
Say, I don't care about weed. You know what
I mean? Hey, Big Bad.
Okay, let me tell you a funny story. Hey, homeboy, if somehow you're listening, bro, I doubt you are, but I got to, homie. Holler at you tomorrow. I got to tell you shit. So my homie goes to parole last week, right? And he's doing good. He's working and all that and fucking staying straight. And you know, his parole officer's like, you still working? He's like, yeah. And he's like, You know, it looks like you're trying to stay out, or you're gonna stay out this time. And he's like, yep. And he's do you play video games? The parole officer asked him, and he says, no. And he's you smoke weed? And he's like, no, I haven't smoked weed in a long time. He goes, well, you should start playing video games and smoking weed. He goes, it'd keep you out of trouble. Fucking parole officer told him that, dude.
That's crazy, because most fucking places like Florida test for, because I got partners who
but it's legal
they would go to prison, get out, fail their first drug test, your ass going right back for a year.
Yep, you know what? That happens here a lot. Motherfuckers fail a drug test from inside. But
they do test you for marijuana. They just don't press you.
Right.
Exactly. When I first came home, they wasn't testing for marijuana because it cost too much.
That's right. That's what I was just gonna tell you.
Then they switched the test in 2014.
Right. I give you that.
They switched the test where it tests instantly. As soon as you piss in it, whatever you dirty for is gonna light up, and it has a strip on there for THC. And I remember the first time I did it, I was fresh off a blunt too. I pissed in the cup because I'm Charlie. I'm from everything else. My motherfucker held the cup up. He said, "Damn, you smoke a whole lot of THC, huh?"
That shit stays in your body for I forget how long. I think it's 2-3 days or some shit like that.
Man, I had a
30 days or longer.
I had a theory right with that. Like if you smoke every day, picture 10 light bulbs lit up. But if you only smoke one day, then only one light bulb is going to light up.
One day won't even get you.
So if you're trying to get it out your day, if you got 10 light bulbs, 30 days. But if you only smoke like that one time, 2 times, 3 times, that one light bulb lit up and it's going to go out quick.
That's
with
crazy.
Your regular habit.
But it also depends on how big you are too.
I'm gonna need 30 and probably some more. So
it goes by your body weight too, bro.
You're big. The THC stores in your fat cells.
It goes by your fat cells, right?
Yeah. So the bigger you are, the longer it stays.
Right.
And if they want to test your hair follicles, they can go back a year or longer.
Now hair is different.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
They can test your hair. Yes, they can.
They can test your hair.
Thank goodness. Look.
That don't matter.
Hey,
they test your beard. Your beard hair.
They'll pull the follicles anyways. They don't want the hair. They want the follicles. You know what I mean? So they'll get them somewhere else. They'll take it from your armpit.
No.
They'll clip your
eyebrows if they have to.
Oh yeah, eyebrows
crazy.
Nigga,
they'll find some way. That's some crazy shit, man.
They'll get them. Yep.
It's hair, nigga. They want that shit.
Yep.
I'm just thinking when y'all sit here, I'm just thinking in my head. I'm like, the fuck? Damn.
They want the follicles. So when you go, they sometimes cut a bunch of your motherfucking hair because they're looking for those good follicles and shit.
And then if you really
I remember seeing the episode of First 48. I remember one episode with this guy, he had to kill somebody, he had blood droplets in his hair. They fucking cut him bald and they put him under the fucking, what you call it, the blue light.
Yeah, the fucking whatever.
The fucking blood splatter showed up in his hair.
What a pendejo, huh? He didn't even take a shower and shit. Sounds like my son still had bloody clothes on from a carjacking he did and shit when the cops got him. I was like, you're a fucking idiot, man. You didn't learn that shit from me.
Allegedly.
Were you disappointed though? Were you ever disappointed in your son, Big Ben?
Yeah, but at the time, I can't be mad at him a lot. I could be mad at me, But
he learned. He learned from seeing you.
Lead by example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would see. Look, my nigga, it was crazy, right? How we learned to see like Mexican guys. They glorify that.
Yeah.
They want to do that. Y'all have advice on control anger. Me personally,
that's our destiny, man. Like we grow up.
Walk away.
No, we don't go like when I get to fucking UCLA. I'm gonna do this. It's more like when I get to Pelican Bay, I'm gonna do this.
When they get to the pen, my nigga, youngsters, bro.
Yeah, when we're like teenagers and shit. That's the next.
You have any advice on controlling your anger? I would say just walk away. Count to 10 and walk away. Woosah.
Yeah. I mean, either that or
what level of anger are we talking about?
Cause yourself some pain. Take a hammer to your toes.
Because there's levels of anger, So that's
whatever you feel like doing to someone else, do it to yourself.
Walking away can help, but then sometimes it doesn't resolve the anger problem at that time. So I'm not saying do something drastic.
Evo, my boy, if you're still here.
If you can't walk, if you don't have to walk away, I don't know. There's
Spain, Spain.
I just breathe.
Ole.
Came from Spain. That's right.
Spain. Hola.
Viva Spain.
Viva la Spain.
That's
Viva.
tight, man.
Yeah.
Viva.
But then, matter of fact, they don't even use Spanish in
Castiliano.
Spain. They use Latin. They use Latin in
Castiliano,
Spain.
they use Spanish, but it's more authentic. It's more, you know, the real shit.
I heard, what is it? Cotillion? It's Spanish and some
Castilian,
other shit though. It's mixed up.
Where the hell did y'all see somebody in Spain?
That's right there. Hungry Bear says much love from Spain, doesn't it?
Yeah, the anger though. Hey, you got hella different chat rooms up, bro. I'm in one chat room. Them niggas probably in another one. It's hell of them.
Well,
It's
if
hella
you're on
people
your
everywhere.
laptop, you could see all of them. You know what I mean? Or in the
I'm on my laptop too. I'm on my phone.
or the StreamYard. I mean, in the
Okay, like
StreamYard,
what you guys think about Jay Gruden getting fired? Is that on yours? No.
No,
No.
but he did.
Yeah,
Why?
Jay
'Cause
Gruden
they're
got
all-
fired.
He said some
Why?
racist
Because,
shit. He
hey.
said some shit about gay people. And he used the N-word.
Oh,
But
I thought it was maybe because Khalil Mack fucking sacked Carr several times yesterday.
They brought up old emails from 2011.
That's what you were talking about earlier, Dre.
Hey,
and I couldn't hear you.
No, I wasn't. No, I was talking about nigga, how the girl finna beat up Meek Mill, bro.
Oh, Meek Mill. Oh, really?
Did y'all hear about the two Washington coaches who they in the phase right now? They going to the phase. They were selling drugs.
Ooh, no, but they probably
Yeah,
got
I was man. I was outdone. I was watching the Saints game yesterday, and they said during the game, 2 Washington coaches have been arrested. The DEA has raided the facility. When I heard DEA, y'all, I hit rewind so goddamn fast.
You talking about W? You talking about W?
This was the fucking team doctor and somebody else from Washington is going to the feds.
You talking about W, the Huskies?
No, for Washington football team.
The professional team.
Yeah, two of their coaches is in jail right now.
Oh Jesus!
They broke it during the football game yesterday.
For what though? Like performance enhancing drugs or what?
No, I don't know. All I know is they said they were selling. They were selling drugs. The team doctor and somebody else.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah, that's probably
the team doctor had been with the team for 8 years. He had been in Washington for 8 years.
Oh, it's definitely enhancement drugs then if it's the doctor involved. Or
the team doctor and it was somebody else, but both of them got arrested. They said that the fucking DEA had then raided the facility last Wednesday, but they broke it during the Saints game yesterday. They said it live on CBS.
Shit.
That shit was hilarious.
You know,
y'all, I can't even tell you how much I laughed. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, this is what I'm saying about everything, right, nigga? Like, mama was true at some point, even though whatever, but nigga, what happened in the dark do come to the light all the time.
And
bro.
one thing I could say is this will not be the only arrest, y'all.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I be saying my theory is niggas is doing shit. This is my new theory. Niggas is doing shit. They just ain't getting caught, nigga.
Exactly.
And now niggas is being now everybody getting bing bing. Look, the little chick come from 17 years ago, nigga. Hitting Meek Mill now. Bing. Come on, my nigga.
What she
say? She's saying that she went to somewhere to a party with him, and allegedly they were hanging out, and allegedly she passed out. Allegedly she felt pressure. Allegedly she ended up pregnant.
How do you call it?
17 years later, she's hitting that nigga over the head because there's no statute of limitation for that shit.
Speaking of crazy, he's the daddy with the crazy situation.
They saying he's the daddy. The lady asked like, were you the was he there part of the pregnancy and was it the family? She was like, no, they didn't even care about me and this and that. They knew I was around. He rested me in songs and all this shit, bro. Like supposedly there were certain names and certain songs. If you listen to him, she said him like he's saying it. You know what I'm saying? But she coming up now, 17 years later about this shit, my nigga. Like woo woo. So now
you guys, bro, you got some women, bro. They're so spiteful and hateful. Mm-hmm. It's just insane. Like I got a cousin who I don't really fuck with her like that, but the girl, she's just spiteful. I'll check this out. She had her baby's daddy. He come from money. His daddy played with the Saints back in the day, and his daddy started a bank in New Orleans. They've been divorced for I don't know how long. He was paying her $40,000 a month just so he don't have to deal with her. A couple months ago, they go back to court. She goes in front of the judge, gets $20,000 of back child support, and she goes and lies to the judge and says, I take care of our daughter by myself just to get one more payment out of him. And she turns 18 next month.
Hey, yo, I got a question over here for y'all. Did anyone attend multicultural motivation group in the pen? It was mostly lifers attending, and it was very educational to hear and see points of view from all cultures and groups.
They got
Big
shit
Bad,
like that, and if you in fucking Canada, they got shit like that. It ain't just prison.
Big Bad, Dirt. You
Just
been in the pen
cracking.
too, big bro?
I'm sorry, I was reading comments. I didn't hear.
You been in the pen too, big bro?
No,
Got it.
counting.
No. Okay,
No,
County.
counting.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I did a little bit. Yeah, that shit for me neither.
yeah, man.
We good. We
Yeah, but I know shit. I learned enough from that 6 months I did. I learned enough. Like I ain't trying to do this shit again.
right. No, somebody
That,
asked, did you guys attend any multicultural motivational groups like in the pen?
they got shit like that. Well, Florida's like that. When you have like even if you account anger management, fucking
Yeah, I think
racial.
they're asking did Dirt
How to
and Big
teach
Bad
people how not to
attend?
be
Like,
racist
did
and
you
type
guys
shit
go?
like that.
Like, did you guys go to that class? That's what they're asking.
I went to every motivational thing they ever had that I could sign up for.
There you go, guys.
You take any college courses during your time, Dirt? Did you get a degree in jail?
I definitely got a degree in jail. I learned my way around
GED,
that
GED. I'm
motherfucker.
talking about all like even any college
I
type shit.
learned my way through prison university. Hell yeah, I got a degree in jail.
Nigga said prison university.
I'll tell you anything about that motherfucker.
This nigga said prison university, nigga. I wasn't expecting that one, OG.
This is my celly right here. That was my celly in one of my pens.
What up, nation? Glenn Elders.
Chief Dirty, hit the link.
I would love to hear somebody who did time with you, because I would love to hear what was Dirt like in the joint.
Man, you hear it all the time.
On all the stories, yeah.
Man, I tell the stories and there be people that's in the stories come on the channel.
Hell no. They was thinking about your ass. They be like, I wonder what Dirt doing. Let me get on YouTube.
Shit, I'm a real homie. Shit, they be knowing what I'm
Hell
doing.
yeah.
They be figuring as long as they still see me posting it live, I'm free and I'm doing good and I'm minding my business.
And I even got a story Nate told me, but I don't know if I should tell it though. But this one was funny though. With one of his wives, one of her other baby dad. The shit was funny when he told it to me. I met it. You know what? Fuck it. I could tell it. So look what happened. He tells me when it was one of her other baby daddies. The dude had a habit of trying to run her boyfriends off. This was when he first started. This was before he married her. He had a habit of running niggas off. The nigga didn't know anything about Nate, but the nigga who was the baby daddy knew Nate's cousin. He tells the nigga to call his cousin, because what happened was the baby's daddy texts her calling her all types of bitches and shit. And so then she sends him the message and tells him, read it once you get off from work. And he said at the time he was 38 hot. So he tells the motherfucker to call his cousin. He said once he called his cousin, he called him right back immediately. And he told dude flat out, don't call her no more, don't text her, none of that. And it's like I told him, I said, bro, you had him shook. But I thought the shit was funny though, bro. He had the nigga shook.
Mm.
He had the nigga shook. I mean, your wife, Dirt, she doesn't have any other kids or baby daddies. Do y'all have kids together?
I think I wouldn't put that out there. That's not public information.
Okay.
I do got some boundaries. I'll be shit.
I got you. Okay. So there are some little Dirts out there. Do they look like you?
No.
Okay.
Not even.
My nigga say the little Dirks don't look like me. They look like they mamas. Okay.
No, I ain't got no kids. Not biological.
Okay. Step kids. Okay. Me neither. I ain't got no kids. Got a niece and nephew. I ain't got no kids yet. I ain't found the right woman to have kids with. I ain't found the right one yet. I'm still out there looking.
How old are you?
30, about to be 30 in January.
Damn, you ain't even that old.
Hell no.
I thought you was like 40.
Hell no, nigga. Nigga, I'm a young OG because check it out, right? I grew up in Florida, but both of my parents are from New Orleans. And I really got the OG moniker by the time I turned 21. When you coming up out there, if you live to see 21, you become an OG then. I was already in the street since I was 13, but I got that OG title once I turned 21.
I've heard that, I've heard that, but I come from the era like the OG is 40. Like you don't even call yourself OG till you hit 40. I was young dirt. I was young dirt till I was 40. I didn't even feel comfortable when people call me OG because I didn't feel like one. I still want them all.
Putting in work. Putting in work and shit, man. That was the thing. Like I said, I jumped out the porch. I was 13. I was already doing shit. Been to juvie, did the 6 months straight beating a nigga with a bat because at the time I had my partner. He was on probation, and his sister was fucking with a crip. The nigga, he had a problem with putting his hands on her, so I had to show him. Beat the fuck out of him until the police came. And the funny thing was, I still remember the day that I went to jail. The nigga was when we found out his sister was getting our ass whooped. The dude pulls up in front of my homeboy's house, but he was just sitting in the car like a bitch. So I'm just sitting there looking at this bitch sitting in the car for about a good 20, 30 minutes. He was just sitting in the car, bro.
Downtown.
So I proceeded to punch the window out, bro. That's how I got him out the car. I punched his window out.
See outside.
You say what, big man?
And you got a yard. Now I was talking with one of the commenters, asked a question. I missed it. I didn't want to miss him.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that sucked.
But yeah, like I was saying, so what ended up happening was, like I said, the punching dude's window out and drags him out the car. As I'm whooping his ass, and then we was making a whole bunch of commotions in front of my dog's house. So a bunch of the neighbors come outside. One of the neighbors called the police, and as I'm just beating the shit out, dude, right? I had my homeboy. He goes, he has a bat in his car, so I proceeded to take the bat and go from hitting him to beating him with the bat, bro.
Hey, Dirk.
And Dirk, I did 6 months behind that.
Hey, Dirk.
It's like a level 4 program.
Have you ever met a guy named Warren Hans?
Say again.
Warren Hans.
Warren Hans.
Hans.
Hey, Chief.
Who the fuck?
Hey, what's up, Dirk? You ain't gonna let Chief in or what?
No, it's not. I tell him keep trying. Warren Hans.
Hey, salute, Chief. That's my man right there.
Hey, I don't mean to cut y'all off, but I want people like to fuck with us, right? So he in like hella different rooms. So if I like cut y'all off,
I gotta go. So
there's hella people on here. You feel what, nigga? So I'm trying to make these niggas want to come back and answer their questions. You feel me?
Hey, Dirk,
Warren Hans. Do he know me? Because I do know some Warrens.
I don't know. It just says Warren.
That's a common name, though. Fucking Warren. I know a couple Warrens. Just like I know a couple Curtises.
A cat named
OG Dirk. That's Curtis.
Yeah.
They called him Hands.
Hands.
Warren Hands.
They called him Hands. Like they called him Hands. That was his nickname, like Hands.
Fucking Warren.
Oh, like you got a hand. Okay, I got
like Titan. You feel me?
Yeah. But when you said Hans, I'm thinking of fucking European. I was like, he can't be black. That sounds like a European name. That's one of the white people. That's one of the Caucasian fellows.
He might have to update his app there. That was him that called right now, I bet. Yeah.
But yeah, big bad. Like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? When I did that 6 months, bro, here was the funny part, right? I whooped dude till the police came in. God works in mysterious ways. So check this out. I was in that bitch, sitting in that bitch for 2 weeks on the max unit out here.
Yeah.
The same dude who I whooped to go to jail, I ended up breaking his arm in the process of beating his ass with the bat. Broke his arm here at the shoulder, knocked that bitch out the socket, broke his arm, his wrist, and his hand. Dude had his arm in a sling attached to his body. After 2 weeks of me being in jail, I see the motherfucker hit the same unit I was on. The fucking jail fucked up. I see him. It was on site. I whooped his ass. But nobody told me.
Good night. God bless. Have a good evening.
Bro, nobody told me about pepper spray. Pepper spray is a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, man. For everybody.
I got sprayed all in my goddamn
everybody
face. I
around.
was like, ain't this some shit?
It's worse on your fucking sinuses, man. That shit fucking.
And that was the worst
Derek,
part.
He might have to update his YouTube app if it's saying block or something only, because that's what it used to be for me too when it wouldn't let me in. Like if you click.
Derek, I got a question for you. During your 20 years you were in there, how many times did you get pepper sprayed in your face or mace?
I lost count.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. That nigga probably lost count.
Yeah.
Because boy, that pepper spray, that shit happened to me one time when I was in county. I was like, boy, never again.
Hey, Dirk, hey, homie, was that just it? Just turned into food to you, huh? After a while, huh?
Hey,
that shit burn every time.
Every
yeah,
time
that shit burns, especially if you get it in your eyes. And them bitches, they gonna hit you with a full blast. It ain't gonna be nothing light. They hit your ass with a full blast.
Every time's a new experience.
I learned after that first time. Just give up.
You know what to expect.
That's what I'm saying.
But like the thing is to not let it get to your nuts. If you can do that,
oh my god, 1090 did a fucking video on that when they throw your ass in the shower. He talked about how the fucking shit how it'll reactivate. 1 minute it'll stop burning for a second, but as soon as
your pores open up, you don't want to get in there with hot water. You know what I mean?
There you go, yeah.
Get in there with hot water before you.
Hey, Matt Gotti.
What's that?
So what about the prison genre fascinates you? What drew you? What pulled you in?
Having cousins who have done time. 10 years here, 15 years there. I got cousins who have been behind the wall.
So you curious to understand like their experiences and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you
mean, I ain't never been to prison, but I came damn near close.
Are you? I ain't gonna say use the word fascinated, but does it intrigue you? Spark your interest?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I came from the streets. I went through county, but I never went to prison. Mm-hmm. I was always intrigued by prison. I've never been. Mm-hmm. I've been to county a couple times in juvie, but I never hit the big boy yard.
Else to get intrigued with because that shit is no good. Fuck the big boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do yourself a favor, man, because it's so hard to get your life back afterwards.
I was intrigued by it. Like I said, like in my early 20s.
Yeah.
But then once homies started I seen homies getting locked up.
They started giving gang enhancements.
I got plenty of homies locked up. I got a bunch of dead homies.
Right. I got an uncle
at least 10 to 15 dead homies.
I got an uncle doing life in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So they get that nigga 99 to life. You know what I'm talking about?
Where'd you grow up at?
I didn't see, but I don't talk about that shit like that. You know what I'm saying, though? But like, I understand though. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle, you know what I'm saying, gone.
You grew up in Florida, you said?
It's fucked up though, but it is kind of fascinating to a certain extent because this is it's a different world, my nigga. So
it's a different world. If you just been on the streets, you've done juvie time and county time. County is way different from fucking getting shipped off and going to prison.
Well, here's the reason why it's fascinating, because idiots like us, we glorify it, even though we try not to.
You know exactly. When you're from the streets, you glorify the violence.
It's like we try to send a message of deterrence, but at the end of the day, it turns into somehow or another glorifying it.
What Pac say? We trade war stories. We outlaws on the Rochester Snickers. You feel me, my nigga?
Admit, Dre,
that's what that shit is, nigga.
That's what happens, though, man. You start.
But Dre, I mean, as far as being a gang member like me, Big Bad, the violence is glorified.
Well, yeah, because people treat you like a god and shit when you come out of juvie and shit like that.
You gotta think, nigga, I'm 40, right?
Hey,
as soon as you get home, your homies think you're like.
I never wanted that.
Never wanted what, Dirt?
Like I remember rapping with my North Daniel homie from Woodbine. We got songs together. I got songs with North Daniels. Matter of fact, I never even told Big Bad about it. But
Dirt, when did you go to first prison? What year was that?
But let me finish though. So as me and him was rapping, you asked a lot of questions, so you gotta let me finish one before you fire another one at me, because I know you fully loaded. I know you fully loaded with questions.
Hey, right, Nate? Dirt,
real. But I remember rapping with the homie, and he looked at me a certain way. He was like, "You really did all this stuff you talking about? You really did that?" I was like, yeah. He was like, well, nigga, you got everything you need.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, got your ass. You know what I mean?
Hey, Chief. Hell no, we ain't let
Hey
you go
Chief,
out
did
like
you?
that.
Hey
Hey,
Chief,
do
you might have to update your shit.
get away with doing a lot of capping where you're from out there?
YouTube app. Go to your settings and update it. Say it again.
You gonna know a capo right off bat.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's talking about something different. He's talking about something different. I'll pick that up.
No, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about niggas.
When he
that's
talking
fronting
about
shit.
capping, I think he talking about somebody that's like fronting, like
Yeah,
they
yes,
playing,
what I'm
like they
talking
capping.
Oh, I thought he was
You
talking about like a fake or some
bagging
shit like that.
like bagging on niggas.
No, yeah, I'm talking about niggas fronting and shit.
Oh, well, y'all talking about
Okay,
the same thing. My bad.
Yeah, I'm talking about niggas fronting and shit. Like, do niggas get away with that shit a lot out there? Cause like in Cali, like you can't get away with that shit too quick. Like
Hell no, they gonna call your ass out. Like if you fake gang banging, like if you run through county, you claim you banging,
yeah,
they gonna rush your ass off the unit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
see in Cali it's so fucked up. You see the opposite, motherfuckers gang banging tough on the street and then hit the fucking county and roll that shit up quick when they find out.
I didn't see too many of them like that, but out here, especially it depends on what city you in. Like Pensacola, it's mostly bloods, GDs, and folks.
Yeah.
When I went through county, I was the only blood on my unit. Everybody else was just crazy motherfuckers
so
with
what would you say,
facing 99 to life type shit.
What would you say like the average amount of time a gang member where you grew up got when they got busted? Like the average, on average, what's the amount of time they got
with sentence enhancements? I would say anywhere from 40 on up.
With gang enhancements and shit. Okay, so it sounds
about 40 years.
Sounds about the same.
About 40 to 50.
Football numbers and shit.
Yeah, football numbers anywhere from 30 to 50.
Yeah.
My dad from West Palm Beach. I take that back. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. I know what that is, but and that's them Haitians. That's the Zoes. That's Zoland.
Yeah,
anything past Orlando, that's them Zoes. Like North Florida, from like between Pensacola to Tallahassee, that's mostly Bloods. Jacksonville that's the Cutthroats. You have these were some dudes who came from New Orleans.
Man, what's up with your
The Cutthroats
phone?
came from New Orleans, and they put it down, and a lot of them niggas put on in the Florida prison system. The Cutthroats is in Jacksonville.
I'm trying. They tell me I'm backstage and all kind of shit, and then it just
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to let you in.
It's funny how
Simone, I mean,
like a checkerboard. Like my dad is like a light skinned ass yellow nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta go to YouTube, go to Play Store,
type shit,
and then it's gonna when you hit YouTube, it's gonna
I don't know though.
update
You know what I mean? Like I know
But
they
then,
say
like I was saying, Jacksonville,
like, I was tripping.
Jacksonville with the Cutthroats.
Yeah, okay.
Orlando is fucking Bloods and Kings. You do got some Crips. Then Tampa is Bloods, and you have they call MPR, Money, Power, Respect. Money, Power, Respect was started out as a Tampa street gang, and they went to prison. If you from Tampa, either you a Blood or you would MPR. You wouldn't be nothing else. St. Pete, they got their own gang. Real niggas eat together, the Arnett's. And then anything past St. Pete, that's all Haitians.
My nigga Ricky Saylor came from Tampa. He was a football player.
Okay.
That nigga was dope as fuck. Ricky Saylor.
Yeah, anything past St. Pete, that's all Zoland though.
Okay.
You can't be if you from Wildwood or fucking Miami-Dade, anything within, I'm gonna say West Palm Beach to Miami.
Let me ask you this:
you a Zoe?
Is there really some rolling 60s out there? Real? I mean, not
they
rolling
got 60s.
I mean, not rolling 60s. My bad, Hoovers.
Yeah. We got East and West Coast Bloods and Crips in Florida. You got both of them.
So what about
but it's mainly East Coast though.
What about that dude Pino?
It's mainly East Coast because the California influenced a lot of shit. Like the guy who was on 2 days ago, Tim Snow.
Yeah.
Rolling 6-0 from Lamar, Texas.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers migrated. When you left California, because California was one of the first 3 strike law states. You did all that time in California and you were going to other states. And that's the reason why East and West Coast Bloods and Crips are in other cities outside of where they originated from.
Hey, Dirt.
But you're going to find East Coast Bloods from New York all the way down to Florida.
I think
just like you would find West Coast Bloods and Crips, not just in California, but in Texas, in Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi.
Oh, I get intrigued when people know more about our states than us and our cities and shit.
Hey, you right. Ian has won his match.
Hey, I like that. Yeah.
Ian made his match. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Hey,
it's like shit. It's like when you gang bang, you gotta know what the fuck you talking about.
I fuck with this nigga, bro. He know his shit.
Hey, Dre, it was just me and him on the live the other day. I had to pause in the middle of talking, like, damn, nigga, I didn't have a back and forth conversation. I had him. He felt like I was from Florida, literally, because I was talking. We was talking all Florida, and I had to stop.
Sanford, because when he said Sanford, I'm like, I know Sanford. When he was locked up in Sanford, he was locked up with fucking Hot Boy. Hot Boy is in the feds right now. He got busted by the fucking Orlando PD.
I was in the cell that the zipper man. I was in his old cell.
Fuck, he said zipper man.
Yeah, and fucking Hot Boy, bro. His music is hot. Matter of fact, he got a song with Future right now. I forget the name of the record, but that bitch is hot, man. His song with Future is hot. Shit, but fucking Hot Boy is with 438.
Hey, do you remember when you first learned how to ride a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
I do.
That's funny you say that. I was thinking about that shit today.
I learned the first time I tried it.
My first time I was in Texas, nigga. I was on Fort Hood. I was on the base. I remember, nigga. I was about 5 years old.
Fact, nigga. I got an older brother.
Wasn't that shooting? There was a shooting on Fort Hood a couple years back. I remember that shit.
Yeah, I was on Fort Hood riding, nigga. My uncle was teaching me how to ride the bike, nigga. And nigga, it was my first time really learning a brand new bike, nigga. My uncle let me go. And I kind of went down the street, nigga, and here come my daddy coming around the corner, nigga, in this clean ass lack, right? But I'm trying to show off, nigga. And nigga, I'm like, hi, dad, like showing off, nigga. Bam, nigga, ate everything, nigga. I'm talking about my whole face was fucked up, nigga. That's the first time I learned.
But y'all know what though? I just thought about this shit though, y'all. It's crazy how sometimes you got some people will try to do shootings on military bases. That was one here in Pensacola about, I'm gonna say almost 2 years ago now. It was a fucking guy, he was from either Iraq or fucking Afghanistan, shot up a building on the fucking naval base. He shot and killed 3 sailors and shot a teacher. You gotta be out your damn mind to shoot up a naval base.
What about the one with where they finding dead bodies all on Fort Hood though?
Bro, you know you gotta be crazy to shoot up a naval base. Anything to do with the government, right? Nigga, you crazy.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that the only people on those bases that are armed is the MPs. You know what I mean?
Sometimes,
but you can have a gun on the base.
I mean,
if you live on the base,
okay, there's guns there. I'm not saying there's not, but I'm saying the only ones walking around with guns like that are the military.
It's supposed to be, yes. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. The military police officer. Yeah, my pops he did 20 years, but he wasn't a military police officer. But yeah, that's mostly.
I was at Travis Air Force Base when the last shooter was on base. You know what I mean?
Where is that? San Francisco? I mean, not San Francisco. Is it Sacramento?
Riverside, or I mean, Fairfield. Yeah, Fairfield is close.
I got a cousin out there. He's in SAC right now. He's in the Air Force.
Yeah,
he was at Travis.
He's probably in Travis. So
when
I was there in the last couple years back, and the shooter was on base, and everybody's all panicked. I'm like, man, this shit is lame. You know what I mean? If this motherfucker makes it,
man, the government ain't nothing to fuck with. That's like,
why did shit like that happen, bro? Let's ask ourselves, why does shit like that happen?
I feel like there's somebody who's not in their right mind.
Those are scheduled shootings.
Who's not in their right mind.
It was scheduled. Exactly right.
Murder. This nigga did that to me at work. This nigga said this to me at work the other day about the lunch. This nigga over here was saying that about me. Nigga, you told me that my life wasn't shit, nigga, and I was fucking up everything around
Did y'all hear about, did you guys hear about the 3 kids who got arrested trying to plan a shooting at their school on the 25th anniversary of Columbine?
Yeah, I did. Ain't that some shit?
That was crazy.
I remember the Columbine happened exactly.
How did that shit
happen?
I
was 7 years old when this shit happened. I'm a young nigga, but I remember when Columbine happened. I used to come home from school and we used to listen to the news. Me and my sister would listen to the news as we did our homework. I remember when Columbine happened. It's crazy to think that's been 22 years, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shit, what year was it anyways?
99. 99.
Hey,
that was the first time they really used the term school shooting was Columbine.
Hey, OG.
What's happening?
Give me about give me about 15 seconds, all right? 15 seconds. All right, he backstage, but he can still hear us.
Yeah,
I know he's supposed to hear us. This guy's pretty goddamn interesting. He's pretty funny. He's able to bounce off shit. He knows a lot of shit, and he's been on a few times. And you know the wrench mob is under construction, but I just want to know, like you know, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I need a couple of more. I need a couple of more votes. I need a couple of more votes. I'm just saying, though.
He get my vote because I can carry a conversation with him.
Yeah, well,
I mean, we got to. I mean, he's informative on a lot of prison genre channels.
I was going to say make him put in more work, but correct me if I'm wrong. Did my man drop a $50 super chat?
That wasn't him.
Are you sure?
No,
that was him.
Are you sure?
That was me.
That was
him. I dropped the 50.
That was my man. Him. Check it out. I don't forget. I'm the one that called Dirt out and said you're just going to shine him.
Yeah.
Well,
I bet that was the day. That might have been the day before the fucking softball game.
Take that back.
I was like, woo. I remember he was like, I'm just stopping in. Fuck with you niggas. I'm dropping 50. I gotta go. Whatever. I
remember that.
Yeah.
I got you, homie. I got you. Shit. I didn't.
What up? What are your primary prison channels you watch?
Texas Prison Stories, 23-1 in the Senate.
In the sentence. That's like upper echelon.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it ain't. That's the wait. No, that's
he was doing at first. He was doing interviews with other inmates, but then he went to. I forgot about Big Hurt. I do fuck with Big Hurt.
Oh yeah.
I watch a little bit of everybody. In terms of the prison genre, I watch a little bit of everybody. Jay Williams.
Do you go on their live? Do you go on their live?
No, I ain't never been on their live, but I fuck with the channels because authentic people. In terms of, you got some people who they're not real when it comes to their time what they have done in prison. You're real, Dirt. Big Herc was real. 1090, Pino, Tim Snow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were all real and authentic. You didn't fake anything because it's hard to fake doing 20 years. You can't be fake about doing 20 years.
Take it all back, shit. But it made me who I am, shit.
But I mean, what did you do the 20 years for? Was it for robbery or shooting somebody? Or what did you do the 20 on?
So here's the thing. See how
that is if you can talk about it.
You see how that pin dropped when you asked me that? That's because you asked a lot of questions.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And this is stuff, even though you knew up in here, I don't rehash. So I'll tell you want to know what I went to prison for? Go watch Big Hurt. Go watch Big Hurt.
I got to go back and watch that one, though, because I did see that.
Do you know what comes along with, like, somebody that's like an interrogation? So when you ask me to go,
I ain't trying to do that. I'm just curious, brother.
I know, I get it. We're going through a process right now where we had somebody that was in our realms that was real curious. So you got you. So you got
turn out to be a writer some shit.
You gotta forgive me for being hypersensitive.
Yeah, and you just so
I got you.
He's from Florida. You know what I mean?
But hey, I gotta be like that because on everything, the rich mob, the people that you see moderated up, they didn't just walk through the door. They did not just walk through. They walked through the gauntlet. They fought. Hey, these motherfuckers did fight each other and everything.
Said they walked through gunshots and shit. That's funny.
Hey, look, these motherfuckers did fight each other and everything to get the understanding that they have to each other.
Nigga said it was fighting each other, nigga.
We sure fucking have. Still do. And still do.
I can believe it.
And then guess what? We fuck with each other in person too. Every one of us on here, with exception of with you, of course,
none of these niggas
laid my hand in both. I have my.
I ain't gonna lie though. I would definitely fuck with Big Bad and Dirt. I would love to spend a day with Dirt, just kicking it, go to the park, play dominoes with the niggas.
You want to pick
hang out
and shit?
Nah, hey yo, these niggas,
off the air, man. You're good. Off the air, you can ask whatever. You know.
I got you.
Hey, I want a new friends, nigga. Me and Dirt from the same hood, though. But you know what I'm saying. But the other homie put me on the homies. Like, nigga, you need to woo your homies.
Are you from?
Like, oh, what?
Are you from the deepest parts of hell too? Okay, salute, homie.
Yeah, salute.
Damn, you see that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like with that, like, you know what I'm saying. I was telling my nigga, I'm telling one of my other niggas, he was like, oh,
more about the heights than me.
Niggas over here. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, nigga, because one of my best friends.
I'm really, bro. In terms of this gang shit, you got some people who they just know about one side. I know about both sides of the tree, the east and the west. Sacramento, the two most active neighborhoods are Oak Park and fucking Del Paso Heights. and they're enemies.
See what I'm saying? Hey, Ian, you're fucked. Ian, you're fucked.
This nigga crazy. He know
Ian, if you're listening, you're fucked, homeboy. You better get back at it. You know what I mean? I just thought I'd tell you.
Oak Park and fucking Del Paso. Them niggas don't get along.
You better get on your game, homie.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out there, man.
This man's already
Hey, Dre.
California as a whole earlier.
Hey, Dre.
Yeah.
As a kid, right? Going through juvenile hall.
Yeah.
We wasn't fucking with Crips because it wasn't enough of them. We was fucking with Oak Park niggas.
Yeah, that's how we used to be with Northerners and shit.
Yeah,
like,
because we even got a Crip hood in our. Do you know about no Gallus?
The Gallus.
You know about no
Nate
Gallus?
never told me about the Gallus.
No Gallus. There's no Gallus. N-O.
Oh, so Nate fuck with him then. Nate, you got
Nate
as a reference.
I talk to Nate damn near on the regular.
The Crips, yeah. Well, it's one Crip shit in our hood though. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I got put on dirt. One day I was watching one of Nate's lives and he went to the casino and he pulled up on dirt.
Do you do drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Here and there, but I try to keep a clear mind.
All right, then that works for us.
Wait, what the fuck did you ask this nigga?
If he does drugs.
Yeah, he talking about like if you smoking weed, yeah, I do occasionally shit.
Niggas, you don't knock it off.
Hey, Jay, no, hey, look, we go. Hey, Mac.
Yeah.
Do you do drugs?
Occasionally.
Because around here,
we do
drugs.
I do, bro. Trust me. I see all y'all be high half the time. I didn't see lives with your ass where everybody be high out there fucking mind.
Dre thought I was fucking. What the fuck, Dre? You thought I was interrogating him?
We stay cheaping, man. We Indians. We Indians.
Yeah, exactly. You treat me like an Indian. Fuck.
You see it? We Indians.
Yeah, I know.
That's what.
That's
what nigga got the weed from. The nigga got the weed from the Indians. The Indians. Shit, the Indians probably brought the weed to America. That's where the shit come from.
Come on, man.
All right, so I got another question for you.
What's that then, big homie?
Are you a moderator on any other channel?
Texas Prison Stories.
Oh yeah.
I fuck with Snow. So even though he a Crip, I fuck with Snow. That's the only other channel I'm a moderator on is with Texas Prison Stories.
Hey, guy, that's what I was trying to tell you. When I first started fucking with Dirt Nation is because one of the Crip homies was my best friends from Nogales. Nogales is a Crip hood in our hood. It's the Heights too, also.
Yeah,
but my nigga was like, my nigga was like, nigga, your niggas over there. I'm like, oh, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. That's how I ended up. You know what I'm saying? Like coming on because nigga, I didn't know that nigga, my niggas was over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nigga, it's a family though, nigga.
Hey, look. Didn't he bring the nigga on who he's talking about? This nigga in the background. And the whole time I know the nigga. Did time?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Chief.
That's brazy, homie. That's brazy.
No, but he was there. He was there with me and Chief. Herm. He was there with me and Chief.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Herm was upstairs
in
the back for me and Chief.
Mm-hmm. Hey, see, a lot of the homies they all got locked up, bro. You feel me? Like a lot of these, they was gone. And niggas didn't get niggas grown men when niggas link back up. Even with Herm, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like stretches.
Dirt, why is there so much hatred between Del Paso Heights and fucking Oak Park? Besides all the killing on both sides, what is the hatred between the two neighborhoods?
That's a long story.
Human nature.
It's before I was born.
Yeah, that's
human
a long
nature.
story.
Okay.
Because
I read news articles and shit on both sides, and it's like this shit is crazy.
My dad
is from Del Paso Heights to kill an Oak Park nigga and vice versa.
My dad is almost 70 and went to Grant, and they was getting into it with Sac High back then.
Sac High, where's it?
In Oak Park.
Okay, and what was y'all high school in Del Paso Heights?
I went to Grant.
Grant, okay. Was they gangbanging back then, or was it just rival neighborhoods?
Gangbanging.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
The streets, like you was there, you was out there, you was outside. If you was one of the kids, you was outside in the heights. It didn't matter. You was out there.
Okay.
Every kid. If you was square, you was inside. But
can I ask you a question?
What's that, the big homie?
I'll be curious too. What hood you from?
The 5'9" mob, East Coast United Blood Nation. I'm under the 5 Point.
Okay, now I definitely remember your
when I said UBN. Yeah. Love, honor, peace, freedom, and wisdom. Love thy brother and sister, honor thy brother and sister. Peace among the said, honor, and wisdom of the almighty blood nation. You already know.
Okay, now I see where you coming from. You see, as you said the other day, you're very smart.
Yeah.
I consider myself, kind of enlightened, just kind of. I mean, I started a nation with a thought, and you said you part of it. So I mean, obviously, it's something great there, but you gotta be like a little skilled boxer. I gotta ask my questions and shit, and kind of like
bob and
weave,
nigga,
see where you coming
weave,
from.
nigga.
And you was bobbing and weaving, but it's something about you. In order for me to proceed, I gotta figure out what it is about you, because the connection there's a lot of knowledgeable people that are interested in what's going on, but your interest is more in depth. So I'm searching. That's why I was asking.
That's because I'm not the typical gangbanger. Because some people perceive gangbangers as stupid motherfuckers. I learned from the streets, but I'm also smart. I graduated with a 4.2 GPA when I was in high school. I'm smart, but at the same time, I learned from the streets. Nigga learn how to rob, how to whoop motherfuckers, run from the police, all that shit.
So do you know, to me, and to what you represent, Bloods on the East, to Bloods on the West, you represent for us a glimpse into another side of Bloods that a lot of us don't be privy to, because we doing what we do. And off top, the first thing that I see from being locked up and being over there is, and this ain't taking nothing from nobody's gangster, nothing from nobody's blood, but y'all take it a little bit more serious as far as like the handshakes and the points and the study.
That's because it all depends on.
That's because it all depends on
what set you from.
Yeah, they don't.
Because most of the East Coast Bloods is under the United Blood Nation. The fucking Gangster Killer Bloods, the 1A Trades, the 5-9 Mob, the fucking 9 Trade Gangsters, with Takashi tried to be a part of. All that's the United Blood Nation.
So when did you learn that there was a difference between the UBNs in California and y'all?
From the original OG Mac. That was OG Mac, and I'm Mac Gotti. Mac is my real name, and I just threw the Gotti on there so not to be confused with the homie who's doing 50 years right now. He's been locked up since after 9/11. He's in fucking Supermax in Florence, Colorado.
So since you know the difference, can you care to explain?
The difference between the East and the West was about a 20-year start. Y'all started in the 70s. The fucking East Coast started in the 90s. OG Mac was from Cali. He went out to LA and came back. He got the blueprint for the United Blood Nation from California. It was him and the other big homie, shout out OG Deadeye. It was Omar Party, who was OG Mac, and then Leonard Deadeye McKenzie. They called him OG Deadeye because he lost one of his eyes in a shootout. OG Mac was from the 1-8 trade, and Deadeye was from the Gangster Killer Bloods, which was the same set that 1090's from. And then they put their heads together, and then that's how they formed the United Blood Nation.
So why don't they connect to California? Why don't they reach back to where they came from? I know, like with Islam, they say that you got to make a pilgrimage at least once in your lifetime. So if this is what they represented and that's where it come from, I would think that you would either want to be as knowledgeable as you, or go over and get it firsthand, so you know that what you're doing is official.
And that's like I'm saying, that's what the original OG Mac, that's what he did. He went back to the fucking, I forget, it was either the Bronx or Brooklyn, and then that's how he started the 1-8 trade. And that was the first branch of the United Blood Nation, but there's so many branches. But we're more known in prison versus on the street.
You say that again?
They're more known in prison than on the streets.
Yeah.
You talking about in California or out there?
No, the East Coast. The East Coast Bloods, the United Blood Nation, is more known in prisons than on the streets.
Okay, but watch this though. In the West Coast, United Blood Nation is only known in prison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a prison gang out here. You don't got people that claim you be in on the streets, and if they is, it was a fad that came and went.
From the
But
streets.
still,
no, this ain't no fad.
you don't got people. Now, when they go back inside, oh yeah, they up under that guideline and that act. It's called it that act. But out here, but once you go home, I mean, you living your life.
Yeah,
out there,
hell no. I'm still shit, nigga. It's blood till I die because, like I said, it's blood in, blood out. Once you join, niggas for life. You might slow down, but you still blood.
Okay,
like
that's a little out of context. What I mean
I'm saying is, it's like
okay,
it's like you
out here in the West, the natural transgression is you go from being a gangster out there, a gang banger to a gang member. So
that's what I'm saying.
You gonna always be a blood, for sure. But blood in, blood out, ain't nobody else determining my future. Not like that. But I do understand. But I understand what you're saying because I ain't got denouncing in me, so I'm gonna always be a blood. But as far as being in the activities and the reindeer games, times have changed where I'm from. It's not even about Bloods and Crips and shit.
Hell no. And that's what some of us, in terms of the older guys, that's what I'm up on. Though I'm not on the color shit. You know what I'm saying?
20-year difference, though.
20-year difference, the 70s and the 90s, but at the same time, some of the older guys.
Wait,
everything's behind.
You about 20 years behind?
Yeah, they're behind pretty much.
The 1990s, fucking OG Mac. I forget what it was. Sometime in the 90s. It was 93. Matter of fact, 93. That was where the fucking the 9 Trey. Whenever you hear fucking Treyway, 9 Trey Gangsta Blood. 93. The 1-8 Treys and the 9 Trey Gangsters, which included Shotty and Dipset. Those were the first 2 branches of the tree. Allegedly. And even some of the biggest names in hip hop are within the fucking United Blood Nation, but you wouldn't know it unless you listen to the music. Like T Grizzly. T Grizzly is UBN, but he doesn't shout him out that much. If you go listen to his song Colors, he says, I know some Crips, I know some treetops. I ain't never been good, but I sold a rewrite. He shouts out somebody murder.
Hey, we gotta get this nigga a nickname.
Yeah, like fucking
we gotta give him a nickname. Like the professor.
Yeah, something
nigga, there you go.
Yeah, I was thinking,
but my nigga, this is how you can separate the real gangbangers from the fake ones.
Knowledge.
The real gangbangers like me and you, Dirt, they know they fucking knowledge, nigga. They know they shit. You could go from any topic in terms of the streets.
That nigga, that's knowledge right there. That's that nigga knowledge.
I actually challenge people to try to shoot shit by me. Prison shit, gangbang shit. It's been my whole life. I'm trying to get away from that shit. But at the same time, I lived it and I know it. And if I don't know it, I know somebody that's within 7 digits that do know it.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Everybody knowledge from the FL, nigga. That nigga knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, my nigga. I knew when I started this shit, I had to know my shit.
Hey, knowledge, peace, power. That's knowledge, peace, power.
Yeah, knowledge, peace, and power, my nigga.
Knowledge, peace, power right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
From the streets to the pins.
Since niggas didn't have that's long names now, right? Hey, that's why niggas like Benji Buttons, nigga. What the fuck you mean? What's Benji Buttons?
One thing what clicked that I understand when I say I know where you're coming from is any information that we could offer being from the West Coast where shit originated, you have the ability to weigh both sides and see the difference and present it in a presentable way. So any game that we got from the West is like jewels. Literally, nigga, you can go sprinkle. You got homies that follow you? Like you got rank?
Yeah. I got little homies under me. I had, because when I first started, I was 13, and then we had our little brothers and some of our little cousins who came up under us. Bruh. In terms of this game shit.
Hey, Dre, let me put some respect on this nigga's name. He's still in the trenches, nigga. Shit.
My nigga. I got hella little homie. Dirt. I got a homie. He's from the same neighborhood as 1090. But check out. But look what he told me. He said 1090 was not respected like that. This is what he told me. The dude is from the same neighborhood as 1090, but he said 1090 didn't have a name like that. He might have been out here whooping motherfuckers and committing crimes and doing all this other shit, but he said that boy was not respected like that outside of his circle. People from the neighborhood, they didn't fuck with him. Me, do I fuck with him? I would say yes. But my homie, he a white blood like 1090, and he said 1090 is not respected like that.
All right, so my last question. This is my last question.
All right.
And then you at the mercy of the wrench mob, and they fucking with you. Right. See? So the last question is: have you ever had any YouTube beef? Any social media beef? YouTube beef?
With any of the following? No, I'm kidding.
Nigga said any of the following. Come on, Esse. Come on, Vato.
Yeah, he good. He gets my vote. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, fuck it, you can have my wrench. If I'm wrong, you can have my wrench. I don't want the motherfucker anyways. You know what I mean?
Nah, you used that one twice already.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh, the nigga said you used that one twice already.
Yeah.
That nigga tripping.
He ain't even got the end parts of the wrench. It's just a straight pole now. He didn't give that motherfucker.
He ain't giving that motherfucker.
The nigga say here, nigga.
So you've never been a moderator, so you kind of know it's
other than with fucking Tim Snow's channel. No, I ain't been no moderator other than with Texas Prison Stories.
Oh, he a moderator then?
Let's know what I'm saying. Other than with fucking Texas Prison Stories, because I fuck with Tim. That's the only little channel I'm a moderator. Is with Texas Prison Stories.
You don't seem like a nigga that fuck with squares though, bro.
Hell no. I'm just like Nate. I don't fuck with squares. Most of my partners have done time. I got cousins who have done time.
He got Nate for a co-signer too, I think.
Yeah, I fuck with Nate. I talk to Nate damn near on a semi-regular basis. We follow each other on Instagram. We fucking talk I'm gonna say not every other day, but like every once in a while. It used to be like every other day, but now it's like every once in a while. But Nate, he has not a lot of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Good dude to talk to, and he gives a lot of good advice. Mm-hmm. Nate gives a lot of good advice. I would say that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nate is a solid big homie, just like you, Dirt. You will be a solid big homie for any one of the young bloods to come up under.
Thank you for my big homie. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's why Drake's so G. That's why Drake's so G, because of my big homies.
I wish you could talk to this guy right here.
He said, "Still here. This is getting good." Yeah. Hell yeah.
That was my Sally for 2 years.
Dirt, what was the longest stretch you did in the shoe?
Oh, Chief. Hey, Chief.
I tell you what, I never went to the shoe, although I caught shoeable offenses and was in the hole a long time. What happens is when you in the hole a long time, by the time you get found guilty, you got majority time in your hole, they won't even send you to the shoe. They want you to have.
Because I know Nate did. I think he said he did 2 years at one point. That was about the longest amount of time he did when he was in the shoe.
I never been to the shoe, and I'm glad of it.
What's the difference between whole time and the shoe? What is the difference?
That's what happened to you. That's what happened to you.
Dirt, what's the difference between the hole and shoe?
You probably got more program in the shoe. You probably can get your TV. You get one appliance. In the hole, you ain't got shit coming. In the shoe, you already got your sentence, so you just doing your time.
Yeah,
in the hole, you fighting your case.
More like the shoe's your housing unit, pretty much.
In the shoe, do you get letters and shit like that? Are you able to get letters and phone calls and shit?
You get everything.
Okay.
Well, phone calls.
Hey, not to cut you up. I know why I actually
yes and no,
right?
Phone calls, unless it's an emergency.
Hey, okay. Hey, think about it though, right? He probably asked other questions too, but because he ain't never been there before like that, but now he gets to actually talk to the actual convict itself. You know what I mean, my nigga? It's like
even though I'm a convict, but I'm not all the way. You know what I'm saying?
But he probably never got to talk to he can talk to you niggas now that's been there, nigga, like for half your life, nigga.
Yeah. Because most of my partners and my cousins, they did live stretches here and there. 5 years here, 6 years there, 10 years.
Yeah.
I just had a cousin. He just came home on an attempt. He had an attempted murder. They gave him 40 years, and he just came home on 11.
Damn. I know.
Yeah, 11. And check this out though. Check this out though. In fucking Louisiana, they had the fucking 10-2 jury system. Louisiana used to have the fucking 10-2 jury system, where if it was a non-unanimous jury, you were still getting convicted. That's how they got my cousin. He robbed a nigga for a pound of weed, his cell phone, and he shot the nigga. They gave him 30 years for shooting the motherfucker and 11 years for robbing a nigga.
That's a cold gangster, man. Nigga took the powder weed.
Nigga, popped him for
a pound of weed and a cell phone.
Nigga,
they gave this nigga 40, nigga. An attempt murder, 40 fucking years, nigga. 40 years on an attempt and got convicted on a non-unanimous jury. A lot of niggas in Louisiana who got convicted on a 10-2 jury system, them niggas is coming home.
What happened in your life? What happened in your life that altered your thinking and make you start thinking smarter?
That made you woke.
Like you was probably heading a certain way in your life, and something happened, and
there was the possibility of prison. Even though I was gangbanging, I learned the smart way to do crime. There's a smart way to do crime and a dumb way. The smart way is to not get caught or to be able to cover your ass. The dumb way is going out there head first, robbing banks, or breaking into people's houses, doing all that stupid shit.
So it's safe to say when we're young, we dumb.
Yeah, exactly. You get away with that shit sometimes. Then why?
Hey man, you just gotta know how to break into people's houses and get away with it too.
Yeah, man, trust me, bro. Florida, you ain't doing that. They gonna do, bro.
They got standards.
They love guns out here.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Hey, look.
Well, hey, Florida, they don't even got Florida, Georgia, them spots out there. They don't even got big fences in their backyards.
Yeah, hell no, bro. You can jump over that shit. You can climb over the fucking gate.
Hell yeah,
no, they ain't got no gates in parts of Georgia, Atlanta, and all that shit. And Florida.
Yeah. You
got no
ain't
gates.
Fucking Atlanta, fucking asses.
Neighbors.
How niggas in California be hitting shit, nigga? They has to be hit, nigga.
Nah, so I'm saying in Florida and them places, they love them guns. Them backyards.
Yeah, bro. You break in a motherfucking house, you ain't making out that bitch. I could tell you like this, nigga. You gonna break in, but nigga, you ain't getting out.
You see what happened with Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy, man, he ain't no real gangster. I know,
I could say the same.
I know real. I know real gangsters, bro. Especially in my era, because I grew up in New Orleans. The fucking old New Orleans with fucking Soulja Slim and Master P when C Murder was on the streets. I know real gangsters. I got cousins that know these niggas.
What about that nigga Telly?
Telly, who was that?
Telly, that nigga from Louisiana. That nigga Telly, that nigga Hank. Them niggas down there.
Oh, Telly Hankton. Yeah, them some real gangsters.
Yeah.
Telly Hankton was affiliated with fucking Cash Money. What a lot of people don't know is that before Birdman got into the rap game, he was a drug dealer. He got money from his little brother, who was Hot Boy Gangster, and Telly Hankton. Him and Telly Hankton, it was tight. Telly Hankton ran New Orleans up until I'm gonna say the last decade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
the fucking NOPD had tried for years to get Telly Hankton.
You break in, you ain't making it out here either, because it just dawned on me that we don't got stand your ground laws, but we got stand your ground balls out here. And we're gonna fucking do that anyways. You know what I mean? You know. I know is stand your ground. That shit don't apply to black people. They took away my right.
Stand your ground don't really apply to black people in Florida. They only let white people use that shit.
That shit don't stand. That don't stand for black or brown people anywhere, man.
That's what I'm saying. That shit don't apply to us, big bad.
So in Cali, that don't apply to your cousin, your mama, your daddy, your aunt. They don't apply to none of them motherfuckers. Let anybody break into your shit, nigga. One of the motherfuckers gonna get shot, nigga.
Yeah, especially Sacramento. I know shit get crazy in Sac.
Oh God, nigga. I was telling the story the other day. I was telling niggas like, nigga, man, I was a little kid, nigga, cause like Literally, nigga, I was off the porch like a nigga 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
My mom showed me how to get to school as a youngster. Like, by the time kindergarten come, bro, I was walking back and forth to school by myself, going to kick it everywhere by myself. Nigga, just
I
making
remember
sure
that shit back in the days when the shit, when I was in New
Yeah.
Orleans, we had a school like that. You had the fucking neighborhood school if you lived in the hood.
Yeah, and I walked to school every day at kindergarten. You feel me? Gone. So I'm off the porch, chilling out, nigga. I'm doing hella shit before I go to school, nigga. I might not go to school that day in elementary school, nigga. We
Hell
jump school, you know what I'm saying? Skipping school at elementary, nigga. I remember that shit. That shit was crazy. And I think back on it, like I was sipping right across the street from the school too.
I remember my people always told me education is key. You can't get nowhere without an education. I got an education in school and the streets though.
Yeah.
Because that's like I'm saying though. It was the possibility of going to prison was what led me to do shit the smart way versus the dumb way when it came to the streets.
See, mine, I ain't got the degree and shit, but I know that shit. I'm smart enough to know it. I just didn't.
That's what I'm saying though, because that's why, bro.
The diploma, all that extra shit, but I went to college and all the whole shit. You
know with blood, that's like I'm telling you, bro. I did 6 months, and let me tell you, bro, I woke up fast because when I was on the max unit, I was around motherfuckers who you would see on the news. You didn't kill 10 and 15 people. Right. Bank robbers, fucking niggas like fucking R. Kelly who like little kids.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Right.
And the worst, let me tell you something. If you in county, the worst motherfucker to come across is the motherfucker who they've been back and forth from jail to prison. Those are the most dangerous people in that motherfucker.
Yeah, the predators.
And ain't nobody who crazy. It's the motherfucker who like dirt. You done been to prison, jail, back and forth. That's the most dangerous motherfucker in there.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm the coolest motherfucker in there.
No, but I'm saying dirt. Somebody like you would be dangerous. If you were out here, bro, you would be dangerous because you have already done 20 years. A motherfucker, they'll be scared of you. And when somebody's scared of you in county, they'll be quick to kill you because they don't know what the fuck you can do. If you said, I did 20 years in prison, a motherfucker will be quick to kill you quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry.
I think I understood that. That's why I be like this.
We understood
even out here,
on day one.
Even out here, I try not to let people push my buttons because they make me pay. Somebody like me, they make me pay every time I get mad.
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, because like I said, I learned, nigga. I did 6 months and I was
like this. And I can say this is different than county jail. This part is different than county or juvie or anything like that.
Yeah.
When you hit those main lines, you're going to decide the very first night whether or not you're willing to kill to defend your life. And people, I mean, 99.9% of the people are understanding of that and they are with it. You know what I mean? You got no choice but to be with it. So I think that goes along with what you're saying. Like, kind of like, that's what I tell these people at work. Like these kids, nowadays kids are too stupid to be scared. Okay,
there you go.
They think that we're old and fucking out of shape or weak or this or that. And
no, hell no. You get your head knocked out quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You know, prison don't make you tough. Okay, no, it doesn't. But it means I'll take your life if I have to.
Exactly, that means I'll take your life.
Have you even ever thought about that? You know what I mean? That's what I tell these.
Exactly. These motherfuckers, they so quick to test people.
But we grew up though. We grew up fighting though. Like you can't say nobody from our era is punks like that. Like no matter what, we know how to fight. Like nigga, we learned how to fight.
Exactly. 80s, fucking 90s, 2000s, the fucking 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, babies.
Right.
We know how to fucking fight.
We know how to fight, and I guarantee. I mean, anybody from back in the day, them niggas ain't no punks or nothing. They probably not the best fighters, but they gonna fight though. Nigga.
Exactly, they gonna fight their ass off. Like me, I was born in '92, man. I was born in '92, so I know I was probably that last era, the early '90s.
You're the same age.
Oh man, I don't.
He's in prison right now.
I'm from Del Paso Heights, California.
28 years old, man. He's about to be 29.
But yeah, though, that's what I'm saying though. Like niggas really like box. Like me and my niggas used to have gloves and boxing. Niggas get mad. And, like if you get knocked out, beat up with the gloves, niggas be, you know what I'm saying? Or niggas didn't go out on fights. You know what I'm saying? Like you had niggas telling you to fight
every day,
like urging you to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like to be tougher. And then niggas start bringing in pistols and shit.
Every kid knows fucking MMA by the time they get out of fucking school now. So they just go shoot somebody. They're already bored with fighting. They just go shoot somebody now.
I remember the UFC was popular early on. I remember the UFC when it was popular early in the back in the day. And I learned fucking mixed martial arts, but that helped me with my fighting. I already knew how to box. I took up Taekwondo, got a black belt now.
Oh yeah,
got a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Took up kickboxing, and I know judo. The martial arts
I know judo.
really,
You don't know if I got a knife.
you know what I'm saying? The martial arts, it helps you with your foot speed.
Mm-hmm.
You get quicker feet doing the martial arts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of think boxing's better for feet work. You know what I mean?
It can, but at the same time, it can improve your fighting. Is what I mean.
Guys,
all footwork is good footwork.
Yeah.
All sports.
All right, y'all. I'm up out of here, man.
10:13.
I check back around like 10:30, 10:40.
Oh yeah. It's just after midnight on the in the Central Time Zone where I'm at.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't be a fucking stupid in that car, okay?
I know, Gotti. He bounced out. Now we got the show.
You hear me?
Okay.
You're on live with Draysky and Company. What's happening?
Yeah.
10 and 2, both hands on the wheel, no talking on the phone. You know, legend.
Hey, Dirt, is it past your bedtime?
You drive.
Grandpa Dirt, is it past your bedtime?
Good luck, buddy.
No, but I'm about to go.
Oh, okay. RIP UNLV's Yellow Boy. What? Yellow Boy dead?
What?
Oh, wait. No, Yellow Boy been dead. I'm tripping.
No, Yellow
that was the nigga who they said
Yellow.
Birdman allegedly killed. I remember Yellow Boy.
No, Yellow Boy's from NWA.
UNLV.
Yeah.
UNLV, Uptown Niggas Living Violent.
Yeah, but that's his name's Yellow Boy or fucking Yellow.
Yeah, Uptown Niggas Living Violent. That was a group. They had a record. This was back in the, I'm gonna say like 95, 96.
Oh, Yellow Boy.
When they were beefing with Mystical. If y'all know Mystical out there on the West.
Yeah, I know who Mystical.
They had a song called Drag 'Em in the River. And that's who Yellow Boy was.
Knowledge,
he
peace,
was
power.
with UNLV.
Knowledge, peace, power.
Yeah. Dirk, did you ever come across Mac Dre when you were you locked up in the 90s or were you locked up in the 2000s?
Mac Dre went to federal prison. Mac Dre was in the feds.
Yeah, he's in Vallejo. I'm in Sacramento.
He's in the feds and he only did 5 years, man, in the feds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he only did his time just because he was just riding along and just wasn't leaving and wasn't saying that.
Yeah, they was robbing banks and shit.
Yeah.
He was a solid homie though.
That's on TV, nigga. That's on TV. That's like
that's
shown.
Why that's why I say allegedly he was only doing that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
yeah. But really, he did that 5 years because he wouldn't tell on nobody.
Hey,
well, that's what you posted.
Where you from? The Haven? You from the Haven or the Gardens?
Any bounty hunters in here?
No bounty hunter. Not that I know of.
No. Fuck with bounty hunters though. The fucking what was that group from California? Them Samoan bounty hunters. They was cold. The Booyah tribe. Them was some cold dudes, man.
You know what? I remember I was
bounty hunters though. They were pirates.
Jail.
Samoan bounty hunters, big bag.
Are you sure they were
bounty hunters though from fucking Nickerson's?
They were from Carson. Carson is fucking. I think I don't know if it's mainly blood, but they do got.
Because the bounty hunters.
They're all bounty hunters in Carson though.
No, he know Big Bad. He know he talking about. That's real shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anytime, especially the other races that bang the Blood of Crip, it was their race, and then Blood of Crip gang. They were Samoan bounty hunters. The
race there's many different races in the gangs. I'm talking about the area because the bounty hunters come from the projects in Watts. You know what I mean?
They do.
So, unless they were put on by them, you know what I mean? I always heard they
could have been.
I heard they were.
They could have been put on, but I do know that they were a lot of the Samoan bounty hunter homies were from Carson.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah. When did you get me a beer?
But yeah, the Booyah tribe, man, them niggas.
Yeah,
boy,
they were bad, eh?
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of them, who was that? Gangster Ridge just died of COVID a couple months ago.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
he had a matter of fact, I remember seeing a video that some guy, I forget his name, he spray painted, his people paid the guy to spray paint his casket, and he did the red bandana design on Homeboy's casket. That shit came out clean. He wrapped the casket with the fucking tape and did use the pen or whatever type of graffiti thing he did, and he made the pattern, and he used the pen and the spray paint, and that was a cold ass coffin, man. That was the coldest shit I seen. That and when fucking Eazy-E died. Eazy-E was buried in a solid gold coffin.
Brothers, both the brothers died. Brother died 2020 and Ted died in 2018.
Who?
And they had a brother who died. Fuck, was it
That's two of them right
the
there.
80s and the 90s?
No, they just said right here, Paul, brothers Paul died in 2020 and Ted died
Yeah.
in 2018.
No, but I'm saying they had another brother who died. The first one died. It was either in the 80s or the 90s. There were 6 of them. 3 of them is gone. 3 are gone, and then you got the other 3 that are alive now. But I mean, man, I can't even lie though. California was slept on when it came to hip hop, just like certain parts of the South. Like I feel like Florida slept on, but California produced so many cold motherfucking artists, especially Northern California. I mean, I'm not gonna forget about Southern California, but Northern California, when it came to hip hop, man, it was just
Bay Area,
heat.
yeah.
Mac Dre, Turf Talk, San Quinn, Yuck Mouth, The Loonies.
Hell yeah, I still
Helma.
put some fucking 3 Times Crazy on my shit every day. I still got that shit on my shit. And Mac Dre's my all-time favorite. Mac Dre's my all-time favorite. That man can rap about anything. He can make up a whole new lingo on the stage and motherfuckers don't understand what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Who was that? Who made Gangsta Lean? Were they from California? I remember that track. Weren't they from California? DRS?
That was like a slow song. Yeah, they were from California.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It wasn't hip hop, but I mean, I still felt the shit though. It was gangsta R&B.
Yeah, it was. They only had
Did they inspire Nate Dogg in any way, y'all think? Did they inspire Nate Dogg?
No, I don't think so, man. Nate Dogg was before them. Nate Dogg was.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Nate came out before them. I didn't know that.
Nate Dogg came out when Snoop and Dre came out around the time.
Oh, okay. Around it, I didn't know if he was recording it.
Yeah, he's fucking old school, man.
I even remember what was that? It was a record. It was a old Tupac record. How Long Will You Mourn Me? Yeah. I think that was my favorite record. Nate Dogg was featured on. No, How Long Will You Mourn Me?
Yeah, I only like the shit that Tupac did with the fucking with the albums. And then I like his first album.
How Long Will You Mourn Me?
His
first album.
How Long Will You Mourn Me? Every motherfucking day, homie. You know, yeah.
That was a
you know, homie.
Man, when the homies called, that was a good ass man.
Yeah,
the shit he did with the shit he did with the Outlaws. Some of it.
My favorite song, dog, is "Never Have a Friend Like Me."
Oh yeah, Never Have a Friend Like Me. Yeah.
Okay, now what was your favorite song?
That one.
Big Bad. Do you listen to any what I forget, what do they call that Mexican music? Regional or the banda?
Not
yeah, that's it. Corridos or banda.
Yeah, I listen to it.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It's kind of hard to understand the music, but it's really catchy though.
Oh, they're fucking the raw talent, man, with the instruments. You know what I mean? It's something else.
Yeah. That's why God bless the dead. You know, I miss Jenny Rivera, man. She made good music, man.
How about Selena? Do it for
Selena, yeah. I got my cousin, his baby mama. Selena was one of her idols.
Yeah.
And whenever I hear her sing, man, she gives me Selena vibes. I tell her that all the time, and she cries every time I say it. And it's like whenever I talk to her, I'm like, girl, why are you crying? And she was like, Selena was my favorite singer. Like literally every time I tell her that, she just breaks down crying.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember that shit, man. She got killed by her fucking manager.
Is that bitch? Is she still alive or she dead?
So. No, I think she's alive.
I don't know how she alive after all these years.
I thought
that bitch would have been. I thought somebody would have killed that evil bitch a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
But that bitch was evil, blood. I swear, bro. Some people, bro, they don't. I mean, I know they say you shouldn't wish death on people, but certain people they shouldn't be alive no more, man. I'm just keeping it real. Certain people, like fucking R. Kelly, we know.
Oh,
yeah, like that. Yeah, that motherfucker. Oh shit! Dirt pulled him and yanked him out.
No, he probably hit a button, or his phone just went off. Fuck.
Well,
guess what?
Next time, homie. Shit. I needed a little Chief. Hey Chief,
Right.
what's cracking, homie? You can't get in? God dang it. I want to
Right,
chop
can't
it up
get
with
in.
my man Chief, you know? Shit.
Chief Cool Peeps.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I sure did want to chop it up with you, man. So we'll do it like this. What's good with you, my boy? Little better than perfect or what? How's that baby? Magical, my man G Money said. Hell yeah. Sound like a super tramp song and shit.
I wish it could have been another. How long will they mourn my brother?
Just got home 2 months ago. Oh shit, where at? Anthony Wright. Salute, homie. Oh, he's from Watts. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, you know then. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh
What's
shit.
up, love?
Hey,
Whoop, whoop,
congratulations, homie, on
whoop.
making it home. I know that shit ain't easy. I know it ain't. You know what I mean? And especially to make it home without locking it up, or I mean, if you, I guess I shouldn't. You know what? Pump the brakes, shove it back in. Okay. Salute to you, homie, for making it out. You know what I
Don't
mean,
you guys
Trey?
don't worry about
Huh?
my brother, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I just don't know why I would even say that to the man when I don't even know him yet. You know what I mean?
I
I
know,
just
right?
sometimes I'd be too stoned to fucking even live.
Right.
Too stupid to live.
Shit, I'm thinking anyway. We could cut out in like 6 minutes and sit in 30, dog. What you got to say? The last closing 6 minutes. Any positive? Something? I mean,
Positive,
something that
yeah,
maybe
man.
somebody can take home with them and maybe go to sleep and think about tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I probably do. And that is think about helping the next man up instead of pushing him down. And I say that to everybody, including myself. You know what I mean? It's just something we can all do better, man. We can all do better in that area, and and it doesn't have to be such a big thing. I mean, even the small things that we don't think are effective. The small things, the words are so powerful, man. The words you can never take back.
I
That's the
begin to learn that.
once
My
they're
wife
out
tells me
there.
that. My wife tells me all the time, and she says my words be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I
Yeah,
guess I
the
think
words are the most powerful. The Bible says that it's the most unruly part of the body. If you could tame that, you could tame the whole body. You know what I mean? So
mm,
it
mm, mm,
you know
mm.
it's one of those things that if we're not careful, even words could be the difference between life or death. To be quite honest with you,
Amen.
to be quite honest with you. So everybody try to just, you know what I mean? I know it sounds corny and all that, but just love your neighbor, man. Try it, see what happens. You know what I mean? Just try, even if you don't think they deserve it. You know what I mean? Just try it. That's all. And if you come back and say, hey, you know what? Fuck you. I tried that shit and motherfucker stole my wallet. All right, well, then hey, at least you fucking tried and you're gonna get even more respect on that from me. So that's about my positiveness. It's just with all this shit that's been going on lately, man, with all this YouTube crap, it's we got to step back and realize that that's not what the fuck we're doing this for at all. As a matter of fact, it's counterproductive to what we're doing. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? It's counterproductive. So for that, we gotta just everybody fucking be cool, stay safe, wear your fucking mask. Have a great night. And yeah, in big bad fashion, I'm gonna have to say fuck you all. You know, hey,
Hey, I'm
get
gonna
him,
just
Dre.
say this.
I took my 3 minutes. Go for it, homie.
I'm gonna just say this. That was 3 minutes too. That was dope, big man. Hey, look, I'm gonna just say this, dog. Eyes are on you right now, wishing they didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
So don't let
Don't be one of them.
don't be one of them. Don't be caught up in the matrix and thinking that everything is fun and games and and all that. I mean, life is fun. Don't get me wrong. We have fun with it, but you guys remember, as soon as you slip once, they on your ass
Yeah.
and it's being seen. So to my
Yeah.
niggas out there, all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I know you niggas be doing the shit. Yeah, nigga, I feel that.
Especially
Nigga.
us older cats. We ain't used to everybody having a camera in their hand.
Right, we gotta relax on certain shit we do. We gotta start getting consent forms and things of those natures. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, and just you know, I always learned growing up too. CYA, cover your ass at all times.
You know
You
what
dig?
I'm saying?
And I'm in it like that. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. Love all
CYA,
y'all.
that's how I always heard it too. CYA, man, cover your
what
ass.
is it? To Texas Stories, Crazy Nick, everybody, Drizzle Dollar, I fuck with them, Nina Boy, everybody out there, my niggas. Hey man, y'all niggas keep it pushing.
Hey, shout out to It's Mean too, man.
Oh, it's me, my bad.
I know you've been. I know you've been.
Bad. Last but not least,
you've been supporting us a lot, man. And
last
we,
but not
we
least,
see
to
you.
show the best, the homie Nate, the big homie Nate, dog, the Kim.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about?
Nate Dogg should be going to work pretty soon too, man. He gonna rewatch. Shout out Nate, love you, homeboy.
Yes, man, we love y'all, man. Hey man, y'all niggas keep it greasy, man.
Hey Chief, love you too, homeboy. I love all you guys, man. You know what I mean?
And we out, man. Shallow.
Real shit. I mean, right, y'all. One love, huh?